Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for the crypto! BlackSheep show.
She's talking. Island boy. DJ.
Woo!
DJ.
That'll give you a head change.
Hey, it's Island Boy. This goes out to Island Boy Shay, Crypto BlackSheep, and the DJ Protocol community. Island Boy.
What's up? What is up? Oh, shit. It's that time again, guys. It's that time again. Friday, June 17th, 4:20 p.m. The Black Sheep Show. Right on schedule. Episode 606, guys. Been doing this for a minute now. So, let's see what's going on today. There he is.
What up?
Looks like Furio's up.
Frankie.
Oh man, it's another hot one out here in Southern California. Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like 103 over here or something.
Yeah, it's probably about 105 over here then.
Oh, it's
Man.
101. No, it's 101.
Oh, then it's probably like 103 over here. I think, yeah, we're like 1 or 2 always hotter than you.
Nice.
No, it's not.
So Avarice got 36 minutes left on the day. What else we got? It's time to compound some fucking.
Oh no, yesterday and shit. Yesterday, I got another good sized order in and shit, and so I had like $2,000. Like, dude, what the fuck do I want to put this in? Let me invest it in something. And I was thinking, man, go 10 BNB and put it like 90 days or like 6 months away. You know what I'm saying? A stake. I was like, man, I was tempted and shit. I ended up fucking buying like another 700 sheep tokens. I ended up buying some more SMX, and then I threw a little more in strong hands money. Like, man, $2.50. Sheep tokens kind of a good fucking buy and shit. I mean, in my eyes, but because I know I bought something fucking like at like 390, and then it fucking dropped to like 330, and I was fucking pissed. And then I seen another $3. Like, man, if I don't buy right now, cause I was trying to buy a 229. I was trying to buy a 229 yesterday, but my shit just fucking dragged so fucking long. I got a 250 though.
On what?
Sheep.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, fucking. So I picked up I spent like 1,700 on sheep. Like, you know what? I gotta buy some of these sheep back because I sold some. Believe me, I sold some.
Manchrid, what's up?
Yo.
This fucking shit.
Because the more that I talk to Don in the morning, the more I get more excited. Like, okay, we're almost there. We're almost there. Just let me start picking some up a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
What up?
Hey Don, with that SMX thing, have you figured? We can still track it on Deck Screener. It won't be an official Dex until it hits.
Yeah. See up the top in the right corner where it says Chronoswap, just above Sheep W Crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically that's what the whole metrics thing is. Yeah, it'll say Kronos Strong Hands Dex or Kronos SMX swap when we reach those targets. But the price action and the charts and all that sort of thing will still be tracked and all that sort of thing. So, yeah. Yeah. Good morning, by the way. How is everybody?
I'm fucking sweating balls.
Yeah? It's a hot day today, is it?
My son was supposed to take me to get my balls shaved. I mean, my head shaved. Didn't even take me. Bad son.
You know what? I happen to think your shit.
Wait. Where's it at?
He said he's gonna take me to eat and get my hair cut. I was like, man, how about just buy me like a sack of weed? Happy Father's Day. He smokes all my weed anyway. You know, that's what
No, that's the same one. Yeah. I got a clip this morning. I just can't remember where the fuck it's at.
This morning,
that's right? Yeah.
Oh shit! I don't think.
I forgot to say it.
What did Donnie say this morning?
No, it's what you said.
Oh shit! Now I'm really scared.
No, I'll wait for Sheep to find it, but it's fucking great.
I think it's right here.
Oh, what the hell did I send? Hey, it must have been some fucking brilliant, fucking mind-blowing shit. Fucking Sheep really looking for that shit. She's like he's looking for it through some crate of records. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it.
Damn.
Wasn't that Morpheus shit? I came in this morning. I think it was today, and I think Morpheus didn't, but he never said nothing and shit.
Oh wow.
You work tomorrow? We have the kids all day.
You guys have the kids all day. Shit, don't take me.
No, you got me all day, and then mom got the grandkids all day and shit. No, I'm spending all your money. I'm spending your whole paycheck. You spend your whole paycheck on your pops tomorrow. You spend the whole paycheck on your pops. That is your job. No, you're not. You're my son.
I'm a retail assistant associate.
You're stupid as fuck. You know where I want to go eat tomorrow?
No idea. Tell me where we're not going. Go for it.
I want to go to Sizzlers over there, fucking across the street from the old Wendy's. I've been seeing all kinds. Huh?
The pizza place?
No, Sizzler, the steak and shrimp or steak and fish seafood place. Yeah, Tommy and them fucking went over there the other day and fucking showing some food, dude. It just made me hungry. All right, we go to the casino. You want to take Dad to the casino?
You know what? I happen to.
My son's gonna take me to get a haircut. My son's gonna take me to get my balls shaved, my head shaved, my balls shaved.
There we go. That's the one.
That's the one.
We're gonna get them waxed.
He thinks he's getting my balls waxed. No, you're not. I ain't getting my balls waxed.
Yeah. Heidi.
You do that at his age, they'll come right off.
Yeah. Your son said he's gonna take me to get my balls waxed, not shaved tomorrow. What?
That should be fun.
No.
Make sure it's shiny.
No, fuck that shit.
But my wife, they make sure it's shiny.
Hey, Sheep, when's the countdown now?
Oh shit!
On the truck.
Well,
No, they countdown on the truck.
I don't know.
The room could
Whenever they fucking get us.
that's all.
See, if I come outside, everyone's
Probably next week. I mean, he's
playing.
tuning it right now, but they can't. I guess that they since they don't have a plate on it, they can't take it on the freeway to completely tune it. So
yeah, they.
said,
Oh,
I'll have to do a remote tune when it gets here, and I have it on the road.
what? So remote tuning.
Which is kind of shitty. You would think they would just throw another plate on it or something. And
Our dealer plate or
Yeah, they should have like a repair plate if it's a reputable shop.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a thing over here. Like, there's, mechanic shops. They can, they have at least some sort of authorization to, get the vehicle on the road. Because how the fuck are you supposed to test it properly?
Well, I mean, it's not probably very often. I'm sure it happens.
There's only so much you can do on a dyno belt before you actually have to have it on the fucking road.
No, well, I'm saying most people actually have the car registered before with the plates and everything before they take it to go get something done to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is a thing, man. Good point.
I mean, it's not like people normally like, oh, well, here's a brand new car, never been drove, and bam, straight, taking the modifications. Oh, speaking of modifications, what's up, Shane?
What up?
our modified, happy white guy. That's what Shane is.
No, I'm not.
You're looking extra Limp Biscuit today.
Yes, very Limp Biscuit is.
No, I've got insurance on it. It just doesn't have a fucking
plate yet.
Yeah.
Some guy at the fucking 7-Eleven today, he asked me how expensive my car was, and I was like, I'm not trying to tell anyone what I paid for it. So I'm like, oh, that's a lot. And he's all like,
where is he? He's on the thumbnail. He's not here today.
The dude thought I was fucking $300,000 for my car. I was like,
oh, hell no. You should have said, hey, I'll sell it to you right now for $100.
Nah, he couldn't afford it. He's all 300. I'm like, yeah, not quite. And then he's like, how much? Like, don't fucking worry how much.
It's under 300. You should have said it's under 300.
Yeah, it's under 300. I'll sell to you for $250,000.
Yeah, no shit. Damn. I'd have gave him a deal. I'd say 100,000 right now.
Trust me, he couldn't afford it.
No, I'm saying some idiots out there spur them in and buys and shit. It's like, oh, what? Yeah. And they don't even fucking know what they're buying and shit. Believe me, I've bought glass art like that before and shit. Like, what? Like, man.
Ian J got suckered with some glass art.
Well, just commissions, I guess you could say. I like on those chains. I pay like $1,500 for those chains. I should have went directly to the guy, and I could have gone for like 1,000, 1,100. You know what I'm saying? So but it's just like, oh, dude, it's just one of those things. You get caught up in the hype. Yeah. There's a card cap. That's a card. That's a glass. Yeah, that's a glass. That's a glass hammer right there.
Yeah.
It's like a carb cap for like when you're hitting dabs.
Yeah, your nail on this side.
Yeah. And then you can fucking move around the other. Yep. Pick and cup.
Yep.
Rhino got the fucking the Sir Pyro fucking doo pipe and shit. When that thing throws a black light on there, that bitch is lit.
See, him and we got to get together because I've got the nail and he's got the bong.
Yeah. No, actually, Sheep got the bong.
Oh, Sheep got the bong?
Yeah, Rhino got the little pipe.
He got that pipe. Yeah.
Yeah, he got the pipe.
6 hours. There we go. Nice.
Sheep, you still got that pipe?
Yeah, it's in storage right now.
Yeah,
I haven't dabbed in forever. So
yeah, I gave Sheep like a $700-800 pipe. Like,
I prefer the fucking pen every now and then.
You know what?
I spent $550 on the shisha that I smoke every now and again. Yeah, $550 because apparently it's one of those really good ones. Like it took out some like top pros in like some German fucking hookah competition or something. Apparently it's like right up there with the good ones. But
how much?
Yeah,
$550
for the glass base, the stem, the top piece, the everything that goes with it. Yeah, $550.
US or Australian?
Aussie.
Crazy.
So that Aussie's worth a little less than US dollar.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I say, what does that work out to be? What, $350 US, something like that?
Yeah.
Hey Don, you ever see the rig I gave Sheep? It has a Galaxy Universe marble on top, and then it has a mushroom marble, a 3D mushroom marble on the side, and then it has another I forgot what the stamp was, a marble on there. Each marble. The smallest marble is like $150 per marble to make.
Damn.
And so like, yeah, and then it fucking spins around. Has a fucking I forgot the vortex in there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, dude. No. It's like an $800, $900. Like I say, it was like $1,000. I got it for like $800. But like like man. But
fuck yeah, man.
Well, I quit smoking dabs like fucking like 6 years ago, and so it was just like sitting there for like fucking like 2 years, not getting smoked at all.
Now it's just sitting in storage.
Yeah, it was sitting in my storage. Now it's sitting in sheep storage.
That's just no joke, dude.
Yeah.
That motherfucker rip. Oh.
So it's going with you, Shane, today. Besides trying to sell your car for $300,000, you're a fucking scammer, Shane.
To a homeless guy.
You're a fucking scammer.
Wow.
That's why I
To a
tell
homeless guy as well. Really?
Dude,
Damn,
you know
son.
what? Every time homeless people ask me, or they try and figure out how much my vehicle's worth, they're always like 3x or more what the vehicle is. Like I had a homeless guy tell me I drove a $90,000 truck with my Tundra. It's a $35,000 truck, not 90. I was like, oh, this guy, I almost beat the shit out of that guy, but that was in Vegas, and I'm like, this guy has no concept of fucking money at all. And I was like, if it was a $90,000 truck, I'd have a $90,000 type payment, which means I really couldn't give you money. And this motherfucker, you can afford $90,000 truck, but you can't afford to help anybody. I was like, first of all, you have no fucking concept of money. Like every time homeless people, like, fuck, if they realized how cheap shit really was, they probably would
be homeless.
Yeah. They'd be like, wait a minute, you mean I could fucking be driving something like that and something like for that's it? Well, shit, I could live in that thing too.
Nah, fucking they fucking did a joke, right? Fucking well, actually, it was a United Spot little skit. It's Nancy Pelosi. She goes, you're homeless. There's plenty of homes. Just go buy one. And then, but 2 weeks ago, it was like, you're homeless, but there's plenty of vacant homes. Just go move in one. Like, what the fuck? Just telling people to start fucking taking over vacancy houses.
Wow.
I was like, yeah, dude, like, just,
People fucking, Californians are going to California. And they're moving here, like, especially the last 2 years. A lot of Bay Area people moved to Nevada, like an absurd amount. A lot of Southern.
Well, that's where the good money's at. The Bay Area makes good money.
Yeah, and so to them it was cheap here, when in reality it was really expensive here for Nevada. It was way more expensive here than Vegas already, and they came moving in here and just fucked it up even more. And then I know that a lot of them moved to Vegas too during the last 2 years. And guess what? Right now our governor race. Guess what direction it's going? Democrat, like big time. Already in the early polls, the fucking Masto, what's her name? Masto or whatever. She's a shitbag. She's been
either DeSantis is going to win president or Trump's going to win the president. That's anything. What they would like to happen is 12 years of Trump by DeSantis maybe teaming up with Trump, becoming his vice president for 4 years, and then Trump teaming up with DeSantis being his vice president for the next 8 years. So we have 12 years of Trump.
Trump's getting too old, man, for that long.
For 12 years?
Yeah, we might be able to get
12 years.
Hey, in 12 years, I bet you he'd be better than fucking Donald or fucking whatever the fuck his name is right now.
Biden used to actually be not that I liked him, but he was a very smart, sharp.
He liked him because he's fucking racist.
Yeah, now what he needs is a warm blanket and a glass of milk.
Yeah, when he was a vice president, he was a fucking feisty old man, dude. Like,
even Obama said Joe could fuck some shit up.
Joe used to be a feisty old man. He used to be quick-witted, and he's not at all anymore.
Yeah, no, he's not going. No fucking wits about him.
But now they got jokes going. Joe Biden's running in 2024. Yay!
Oh, get fucked. Pardon me, I know I've no horse in this race, but damn, fuck that.
Well, dude, I think it was on CNN. They had AOC on there, right? And they were talking to her, and they were like,
"Oh, that." Speaking of horses,
they go, "Are you going to be endorsing Biden for 2024?" She wouldn't give a yes. She's like, "Oh, well, we'll just revisit that when we're there." And then the lady who works for, I think it was CNN, goes, "So you didn't answer the question whether or not you're going to support the president if he reruns in 2024?" And she was like, she's actually become quite a politician in her answers. She was like, wouldn't say yes, but wouldn't say no. She's like, oh, we'll just have to see, and she, like, because he's not far enough left for those fuckers. He's still too fucking old school Democrat, I think. Man, good old Democrats, huh?
Yeah.
Racist bastards. They're the racist ones, and yet they project it onto the other side, and it works. It's so funny.
Yeah, that's a sick car, dude.
Every time you say to a Democrat or to a liberal, who do you think started the KKK? Who do you think was the ones that fought to keep slavery? And who's the ones who fought for Jim Crow? All these fucked up like anti-black laws.
No, that's
up until the 90s.
This car?
And they always say, well, the parties changed. They changed. Everyone knows that they changed. Like, no, they didn't.
Yeah, dude. Get back in your Civic, bro.
Yeah, get back in your Civic, bro.
What the fuck?
That's funny. Video someone just posted.
All right. So Shane's always talking shit about how I'm fucking stealing fucking logos and shit. You know what I'm doing, Shane? Doing my own fucking logo. Get my own logo digitized now.
There you go. Now,
there you go.
Now, and then I'm gonna get this whole thing right here. I said they can take the tree off if they have to, and then this is gonna be for the chest, and then just the head and the hat's gonna be on the hat. And so boom. So like, you know what?
There you go. Get your shit going, man.
Dude, I actually get a little bit of. I'm getting orders in almost every day.
That's what happens.
Nothing crazy about like six pieces almost every day.
Hey, man, a job's a job, buddy.
Well, fuck you.
Business.
You can't really consider a job because like fucking, it's like $90 and I work like 1 hour and then fucking I'm kind of like bored the rest of the fucking day. It kind of sucks. Kind of gets boring. I want more work.
What? Did you just use the word work and say you want?
Yeah, I know. I fucked up on that one.
Damn. What the fuck?
No, like I say, once you start doing one, you're like, shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to do, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just the same logo, you just want to just keep doing more and more and more of them. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I can't just do every logo I want to do as many times as I want to do them.
Oh, what is this? Some guy sitting on some other dude's $400,000 Porsche at the gym. Oh, could you imagine if someone with my fucking attitude, if coming out and catching someone sitting on my Porsche like that?
I told you what the link was last time.
I mean,
Right there.
that's one thing I like about when I'm in the house is I can actually like watch the chat.
You gotta go to that link and you'll go to a portal channel, which will take you to us.
Yep.
Come on. I mean, t.me/dgen_protocol in any browser on your smartphone.
Yep.
Damn.
That's it.
What dog? I got nothing for you, dude.
I mean,
Nah, dog said you played dead with me yesterday. You gave me a bunch of tricks. I fucking rolled over.
No,
What the fuck? Yeah, that dog came back from war. He's like, oh.
It's his retarded dad. What do you want?
Oh, he goes, I can do the same tricks that my son does.
No, he's too retarded. Okay, what do you want, buddy? There you go. Good boy. Do you just want love? Is that what it is? He just wants me to pay attention to him. He's so fucking needy. And now his son's jealous. Come on. Come on. Get up here. Come on.
Come here, black ugly dog. Come here.
Come here, other one.
Other one.
Don't lick my face. Oh, there we go, guys. Oh, you got hiccups, buddy. You got hiccups. Oh, now they're happy. See, now he's happy. This fucker just wanted to sit on my lap. Oh, what? Now you want down? Oh, you got hiccups? Don't lick me. You got hiccups? You got hiccups, buddy.
My dog's been swimming with us, right? But fucking he'll sit on the first step, and then he'll drink the water, and then about 30 minutes later, he gets hiccups every fucking time. And I tell him, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you?
You got hiccups. You got hiccups, buddy. If you like scare the shit out of something, don't they lose their hiccups? Like if I put them on the ground, like rah! Oh, shame they missed their balls. Maybe that is what it is. All of a sudden, he's like, "Oh, pay attention to me! Pay attention to me!" Now he's all needy like a woman.
Wow.
Oh, him's needy like a woman because he got no balls. Oh, that estrogen's starting to kick in, huh, buddy? Oh, before you know it, you're going to get fat and grow titties.
Fat and grow titties?
Yeah, you cut your balls off and watch what happens to you.
No.
What is that? The dogs here's the bird and they're looking around.
Oh, really? Holy shit.
What is that? Ludo. Ludo. What are you doing, Ludo? This dog just like passed out on my arm right here. Like I really needed to use that arm, buddy. What are you doing? Seriously, you're gonna just jump up here and pass out? Oh, you look like stoner, buddy.
Dude, my grandson, he eats weird. Not like weird, but he like that. My son was like, Dad, I want a cheeseburger plain. I'm like, okay, cool. He used to get mad at me, throw fucking tantrum fits if they fucked his order up. My grandson, hamburgers plain, sandwiches, like today he had like a turkey sandwich for lunch, no mayonnaise, no cheese, just bread, just bread and a piece of meat, and that's it. And like right now he's eating a fucking hot dog, hot dog, no bun. Just hot dog fries, no bun. Like, damn, dude, you know, like nothing.
You know what? I agree with them. Fuck the bread.
Yeah, I mean, But like, say, Donnie, do you eat a sandwich with just 2 pieces of bread and 1 slice of meat in the middle?
What?
Yeah, 2 pieces of bread, 1 slice of meat. That's my grandson's favorite sandwich.
That sounds like the shittest sandwich of all time.
Dude, my grandson don't like nothing on nothing. he gets mad at us, right? Because he says, I don't like that. I said, it's ketchup. I don't like ketchup. I said, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because he'll.
Fuck.
Yeah, my grandkid don't like nothing. He don't like mayonnaise, don't like mustard, don't like ketchup, don't like nothing. He don't want nothing extra on his food.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know. My son was like, plain cheeseburger, same with my grandson. He wants plain everything. Because you know how like when you make meatloaf, you put ketchup on top and then bake it the last like 5 minutes or whatever? He flipped out. I said, I want nothing. Get the same way we make it every fucking week. What the hell are you talking about? Well, shit.
Wow.
Yeah. So I got them. My son just left today. He'll be back in 2 weeks. So I have the kids for the next 2 weeks. See if I can teach them any new tricks. Like teach them some chores.
Ooh. 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
You know what's under 10 right now?
Your mom?
Drip.
Yes, my mom is under 10. but she's over fucking 60. Fuck you, Shane.
Mhm.
Shane be checking my mom out. That's sad, dude. You think my mom's a 10? Fucking Shane, dude. I mean, I know you like dirty old Mexicans and shit, but you know, she's dirty old Pakistani.
Counting down.
Huh. Cool.
The fuck my dog barking at now?
You know this FUD Master Flex is fucking is like HODL or something.
Who's that Thomas? Who the fuck's Thomas?
Yeah, I've noticed Wiz plants his alts like weeks ahead of time.
Yeah, he does. So does HODL well too if he can. Because FUD Master Flex and then the big arm, just like how he used to act like he was fucking wanna be well. He's pathetic, bro. It's just to plant your alts, and at a certain point, you know you have to start paying for these alts, right?
Oh,
Like
man. It's the only way he can get hard anymore, man. It's the only way he can come.
Yeah, you can only have so. What, dude? What? Because I actually learned that from HODL. He's like, because he was like, damn, dude, if you block any more of my fucking shit, I'm not going to have any more to come back in. So he said he wasn't going to pay, but.
Burner phones are cheap, you know. I guess if you're that determined, I don't know. It's weird. I think it's funny, you know, because you don't come across characters like that too often. I mean, dude obviously has an issue, can't stop. It's funny how people break.
Right.
Everyone breaks a little different, you know.
Where do you go?
What's up, Whale Miner?
Yeah. I know this FUD Master Flex has got to be fucking HODL.
Probably.
Because that's one of the things he'd always like FUD. He always called himself like FUD, blah, 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 you know?
11 groups in common, though.
Yeah, but it could be one of his main alts. Because they can start getting him and fucking... They started getting smart, too, because we were literally started calling them out. We'd be like, oh, only one fucking group in common, huh? Ban. One group in ban. I mean, they're pathetic enough to make sure they join every group with their alts, you know? If you're that pathetic to have that many alts.
Oh, he's in a group with Wannabe Whale. Who else can I find in here? It's funny how they all like clan together.
all our rejects that we kick out, they all fucking
yeah. They're the degen rejects.
Even though they didn't like each other when they were all over here, they probably start sucking up on each other's wee-wees once we kick them out.
Hilarious.
Well, it's even funnier is fucking people posting like the screenshots of HODL sending them of HODL X basically having conversations with himself with multiple accounts, and that account was one of the ones in the middle of the conversation he was having with himself. That Keith Ross one.
Wait, they talk to themselves with them?
So for sure, Hodl was in another chat with Hodl X and one of his other alts. He was talking to himself, right? And then he was referring to himself because people knew it's him, and then he started referring to himself. The other one as Wiz, and answering as Wiz from the other one when people already know that's an alt of his. So this is all the shit that people are getting real confused, like about him and Wiz. Like almost as if he gets confused which fucking account he's on at which time.
Huh. Fair enough.
Yeah. So who knows? I don't know. I really don't really think, but I do. It's the same guy, but then like you never know. I still question it.
It could be two just very like-minded people.
Very.
But that would be the ultimate troll. You know, it was some guy and his, buddy that he puts in voice chat every now and again, or something like that.
Well, because they used to fight with each other all the time, and he would call Wiz a little bitch and stuff, and I used to be like, "Don't fucking talk to him like that, dude. You can say a lot. You guys can fuck with each other, but don't call another man a bitch." And then he didn't heed my warning, and then he called me a bitch. Like 20 times in one day. Changed his name to Shane's a bitch. Went into my master node group with the name Shane's a bitch, and then wrote in there Shane's a bitch with two of his fucking accounts that were in my master node group. So I was like,
that right there might get you kicked out of the master nodes group.
like,
that right there.
no, that's poking the bear. That's when
that right there might get you kicked out.
That's when you know that guy, he got banned.
Yeah, no, that's when he got scared for his life.
Banned.
That's when he got
banned by Shane.
Dude, he came so hard after you banned him that time.
Banned.
Banned by Shane.
He probably passed out from the orgasm. This guy, he like craves that interaction. He wants it. He makes it happen over and over and over and over and
but
over.
then he gets all butt, or when he gets kicked out, like even though he has he's a fucking pathetic little faggot that's got a million fucking alts. Like, what kind of grown ass man seriously has that? Like, go spend time, fucking pay attention to your girl and your fucking kids, so your girl stops fucking everybody else, bro.
I mean, Shane, it's sad. I mean, I did set up a new IG account for my embroidery shit.
That's different. That's your business.
Fuck you, Shane. No, I know.
Grown ass men are hard to come by these days.
Yeah, like I have one Telegram account. One.
Yeah, me too. One.
I never pretend like I'm anybody. I'm not. I show my fucking face. It ain't no secret who I am.
This might be the lowest day ever.
Yeah, I was thinking that. That's why I put in like some chump change. And I got more.
I'm glad I accidentally put in 3 today. I was only going to put in 2, but I accidentally put in 3, so I'm glad I did.
Most sucked.
I don't know how it happened. I thought I put a 1 in there, but
he's so rich he accidentally puts in like an extra $200 and some dollars. Must be nice.
Yeah. Here's the tip. Nah, fuck the tip.
Must be nice to be so rich.
Must fucking be.
Oh, we got 1 minute left.
Oh, it just crossed in second place. Just like that.
Someone just dumped like 300 BNB or something.
They're looking to snipe it. It's the last minute. This is one of those days.
That's the new whale game. Just wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Love it.
Hey, you know what the funny thing I think about it is pretty much I don't think people actually talk themselves out of buying in the last 2-3 minutes. I think they waited all day long, so no matter what the payout's going to be, they're going to get in anyway. Because a lot of people say they're like, "Oh, I'll wait," and then the last 10-15 minutes, like, "Oh man, it's a fucking it's a shitty day or it's a good day or whatever." No matter what, I think they're always going to buy in. Because I'm not gonna wait for somebody for 24 hours and not buy in. Just
Survey says 1343, so that's pretty decent still.
I mean, is it going down or is it staying about the same on the B&B per day?
It's trailing down.
Oh,
but it's see, I had. Let's give it a minute.
All right.
Made another 13 today, so no, it was the same as yesterday. That's dope. I had 117. I have 130 now.
Let's see. I've gotten 3.4 so far, and I've put in 12 and a quarter.
Nice.
so oh yeah, oh yeah. But you still have to wait till how far did you stake it out? 30 days?
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you want, dude?
61 hundo.
Start over here. It's UN256. This is gonna be cool.
Let the dog out.
Six out of 100. Not too shabby. I got 56 out of my my 100 that I dropped back.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, it's only been about
The only
8
thing that
days,
sucks
9 days.
is B&B fucking tanked. So now to get right now it's about 350 B&B just to break even with what I've put in here so far.
Oh, that's nasty.
Yeah. Somewhere between 300 and 350, but I'm sure I'll get around that anyway.
Hey, and how long do you have on how many days left do you have on the stake?
I got a couple weeks left on my original ones, I think. But yeah, they're all 30 days. Every day I throw one out for 30 days. So
Well, in 30 days you're gonna be balling. Well, in 30 days you're gonna get your money back.
yeah, I'll get
But-
most. If not, then most of it, and then I'll just restake everything and just play with that.
Yeah, because dude, what was B&B at when it went in? When it started on day one, what was the B&B price?
Like over 250, I think. 280.
Yeah, it was like 290 or something when we started getting in.
Oh, so it lost like a third of its price. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's why
So
I have to
Yeah.
fucking make a lot more.
See, right now probably is a better time to get in because B&B so cheap, unless people are thinking B&B is going.
Yeah, I know. Well, see, I've been DCAing every day too, so there's that.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, you
I mean-
you already got your strategy. You know what you're gonna do.
Yeah, it was way up here. It was like 290. Yeah, like the day we got in, fucking B&B started to tank. But maybe this is the bottom. Who knows?
Oh,
The thing is, it's a B&B printer. You know, as long as you got those tokens, you can always get a share of a piece of that pie. You know?
yeah. I mean, and B&B eventually will go back up.
Yeah. Just fucking hold on to the B&B would probably be the best.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Just stack it up. Just hope it don't go to $50.
Oh man.
That would suck.
Yep.
You know what's funny about that right there? You know how many people got liquidated because they didn't know B&B was going live on Wick Hunter?
Uh-huh.
And fucking everyone got stuck in that B&B trade. And fucking,
I blacklisted it as soon as it came out.
oh man, that's right there. Like, oh, it's not going back to $50.
I blacklisted, B&B, BTC and ETH right away. Those were like automatic, and Litecoin. All the big ones, those were automatic blacklisted. Because they didn't typically have a lot of major movement, and because we were using counter trend bots, and when they would have major movement, it was usually going to be bad for you. It's going to go the wrong way hard, you know. Oh man, you guys ever miss Wick Hunter?
No, I sleep better at night. That'd be the worst toss and turns of my life, dude. I would sleep like 45 minutes to an hour and fucking wake up in a cold sweat. have a dream I got wrecked. Oh yes, yes, Donnie, 100% true.
We don't really mess with Doge, dude.
Fuck that shit.
We don't mess with shit coins,
dude. Donnie,
yo,
I kept my balance at $5,000, and every day I'd scrape off the top right between $200 and $500 every fucking day. Lose $5,000, fucking, and just like throw another $5,000 right back in the bitch the very next day. I mean, I don't know where all the money came from. You know what I'm saying? But
bro, I'd
yeah,
get liquidated, and within 20-30 minutes, I'd have it rerunning.
yeah. I'm saying, dude, I don't know where that money came from. Like I say, I lost more money in the last year than I have the previous 5 years, 6 years I was in crypto. I lost more money in the last year than anything.
Damn, you've been in crypto that long and you still, dang, little HODL X right there.
What are you talking about?
Is it funny that you guys both have the same thing in common, that you're cabbage hands?
Shane, I didn't get in crypto. I got in crypto by trading. I didn't get in crypto by buying. My first 5.5 Bitcoin, I earned trading. It had nothing to do with crypto. I just found an easier way to get my money instead of going through a wire transfer. I got a BitPay card and bam, 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? BitPay. And you know what? Honestly, if it wasn't for a BitPay card and I knew what Bitcoin was, I'd be more well off than I am.
It blows my mind when I hear people been like that long, or like HODL X, I think's been way longer than you, and like not a millionaire by now.
Well, like I say, with me, I didn't know what I had when I had 5.5 Bitcoins. I got that from trading. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know fucking, I just thought Bitcoin was a way for me to get money from my trading platform into my cash in my hand. And so that was the quickest way, because I could do the BitPay card and I could have my money within like 2-3 hours, to where if I did the withdrawal through the FX company, it would take 3 to 5 days. That's how I found it. That's how I found Bitcoin.
Job, and you don't have to worry about that, and you let that shit stack.
But that's the whole thing, Shane. Before crypto, I was already trading.
It stacked.
I was already trading.
Then you shouldn't have been selling your crypto, Nico.
I was trading to make a living. That's how fucking people eat, Shane. That's what Shane don't understand, dude. Shane,
No,
I've been living off.
What you do is you go work.
Shane. I've been making at least $50,000 a year over the last 5 years in crypto. Easily 50.
You know how much that $50,000 a year cost you by doing that? It probably cost you over $1 million.
Nothing, because that's what I did for a living, Shane.
But if you think about this,
no, Shane, that was my fucking job, dipshit. Shane, getting referrals and shit like that was my job. Okay.
But look, think about it honestly. That's probably cost you $1 million. That $50,000 a year you made for the last 7 years or whatever off of crypto. If you look at the long term, it probably cost you $1 million because you were cabbage handsing.
Well, Shane, okay, but Shane, put like this. You probably, Shane. Okay, I probably lost $1 million, but Shane, you probably made somebody more than $1 million by being their fucking bartender. That's your little job. See what I'm saying? What I did for a living was trading. Before I met Sheep, I traded for a living. Before I met Sheep, that's what I did.
And that's not a shameful thing. When I was out bartending, making 200, 300, 400, 500 a day,
and trading like Mr. Know-It-All full time, that's not a bad thing either. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Getting titties in my face.
Shit.
I did. I worked in Vegas, bro. Like, you think I didn't see?
But I'm just saying. You made someone else money. You made money, but you made someone else more money. Just like I made good money trading, but yeah, I spent it. You think is why? Because that's what you do.
No, it ain't.
And what the fuck you mean? No, it ain't, Shane. If that's how you make your living, if that's how you pay your bills, how the fuck? What do you not spend it? Fucking Shane, dude.
He's getting all huffy puffy. He's turning all red right now.
No, I'm in the refrigerator looking like damn.
His little penis head's turning red.
No, I'm fucking sitting in my refrigerator like, do I want some watermelon? I hate watermelon, but it's nice and cold.
Oh, it's because I'm turning you, getting you mad. You got to put your head in the freezer so you can cool off.
No. Just like say, oh no, I've made. I didn't find crypto.
Roast
Crypto found me.
incoming.
What happened?
There's already a roast going on right now of E&J.
Oh, you banned.
Roast of E&J.
Yeah. Nice.
No, like
well, guys, last night I was working on the contracts again, and I managed to get the some flattened versions generated. So what I've actually found out is that between the NFTs, the marketplace, the wool shed, the wool factory, those contracts all together, it rounds down to how many files are there? There are 13 completed contracts when it boils down properly is what we're going to be deploying. And there's only minor adjustments required. I actually kind of forgot that we're doing the upgradable thing. So I've had to make some adjustments there.
Hey, what's the upgradable thing? What does that mean?
Oh, so basically what that means is that theoretically, if we thought of a new feature that we wanted to add to Drip
Ooh. I knew you were working for fucking. I knew you were working for Forex.
Fucked.
I knew you were working for Forex. I knew it.
Hey, at least he's working though, right, E&J?
No, because if he's working for them, if he's working for Forex, that means he's not working for you guys.
I've been looking at that code way too much. So anyway, listen. The point is, if we think of a new feature or something that we want to add in there later, okay, or if there's something that needs to be fixed, it means that we can basically hit the pause button on the current logic that's there and replace it with new one. That's exactly how projects like Elephant.money have been doing their upgrades since the that happened on them.
No, I heard you and BT talking about it about a year and a half ago. Yeah. About how you get to stop everything and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, that's cool.
Yeah. See, that's actually it's
a growth thing. It's a growth thing, so you can grow.
Yeah. It's one of those things that means we can always sort of evolve it if we need to, you know? Like, for example, one of the things that is yet to come to Drip, but I'm sure will be the upgradable feature will be used for, is the lending feature that Forex mentioned all that time ago. The ability to borrow against your deposited or whatever.
And that's what Avarice is doing right now, right? Same idea.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, Avarice have got that implemented, you know, but the upgradable contract just means that, you know, if you think of something new or you see something that needs to be fixed, it gives you the opportunity to do that. So you're not just locked into a shit sock, you know?
Yeah, there we go. Just keep fucking killing off contracts.
What the hell is a shit sock?
I don't know. It was just something to say.
You Aussies with your fucking words is awesome. A shit sock. What's this? You don't know, you don't know what a shit sock is?
Well, have you ever had a sock with a hole in it?
Yeah, but I don't shit in them.
Only after I went to church.
I don't shit in your socks.
Or I don't wipe my shit with them. I throw them away when they got a hole.
Oh.
Yeah, most of the time.
Shane shits in his socks.
Yeah.
No, that's what it sounds like you're saying. Like,
I did just say that. I said Shane shits in his socks.
And then like you know, like soap on a rope, you know, or when they put the soap in the sock and they beat someone in prison, fucking Donnie's shitting in socks and beating people with it. It's an ancient Australian weapon. It's that in a boomerang. Right. So they throw the boomerang at you. While
you know what? This just went into a really weird place.
They run at you with a sock filled with their shit, right? And you get whacked with the boomerang. You're like, bam, what the fuck just happened? And before you know it, he's coming out with that sock. And then, pap, you're hit again on the head. This time with a shit sock. I seen that on National Geographics.
Huh?
Yeah.
This is oddly specific. You've thought about this before, haven't you?
Crazy Australians with your shit socks and boomerang attacks. Gotta watch out.
Can't believe you've done this.
Could you imagine how you wouldn't even know what to do? First of all, an Australian's throwing a damn boomerang at you. You'd be like, is this fucker just growing?
Dude.
Come, bow, ow!
Aussies do not have boomerangs.
Really? Next thing you're gonna tell me you don't drink Foster's all day?
We don't.
We don't, but you do. Foster, Australian for piss.
It's like I said, the world only thinks we drink that horse piss, but we actually only export it for those who think we do.
Right to the damn Yanks over. Don't drink that in Australia. What do you guys drink any American beers that over there?
I've only ever seen my mates drink Budweiser or whatever, but
Ew, and that's probably like one of the worst.
is it?
Bud Light isn't as bad. Budweiser is gross. Same with Coors. I think Coors Light actually is too bad.
I've heard Coors is worse than horse piss.
No, Coors Light isn't. Coors, it's like the banquet beer Coors. Ugh.
The banquet beer, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. The one in the yellow.
That's piss water.
Yeah, Coors Light is actually pretty good. I actually was surprised I had a Coors Light and actually preferred it over the Bud Light, because Bud Light, when I used to drink more, that would be like my white trash beer, and my friends would be like, "What? That's my fucking fancy beer." Like,
what?
Yeah,
Wow!
like, what's your white trash beer?
Wow!
PBR for a cheap beer.
I haven't had a drink in over a month, but when I was into the drinking, man, fucking my choice drink would honestly be like the Johnny Walkers or whatever. You know, I'd go and get myself a nice bottle of that shit. I think I got through, what was it? I had red, black, double black, green, and I got the gold bottle as well before I decided, nah, that's enough.
Yeah, and that's a lot of money, dude. All those Johnny
It is a lot of money. Man, you know, you got to tell you something, man. I feel like shitloads better for not putting myself through that shit no more.
Hey, Don, 10 days, no beer, no soda.
Hey, good job,
you're
man.
Still drinking liquor, J.
Dude, I took like one shot. Fucking, I took 2 shots in 14 days. Come on, or 10 days. Kiss my ass.
I've done way less and way longer. Dude, you can do it. I bet.
Dude, I'm not trying to quit. I'm just trying to lose some fucking weight.
That'll help you lose
I'm not a quitter. I'm a weight loser.
Cut all alcohol out, though. Because you think of this, bro. If you even take like a shot, you're throwing away your fucking one shot, and you're probably throwing away.
Dude, I'm doing it for the fucking carbs. I'm cutting back for the carbs and the sugar. Not because the fucking I'm quit drinking. Dude, I'm still fucking I'm gonna go out and fucking when I go out, I'm gonna have a drink and shit. I quit drinking soda and I quit fucking drinking beer. You know what I'm saying? Beer gets me bloated. You know what I'm saying? Soda's too much sugar.
Dude, remember I was a mixologist for 18 years. You don't know what alcohol is, it's sugar.
Dude.
Yeah.
All liquor is
not
sugar.
good for you.
No, but I'm saying I took 2 shots in the last 10 days.
No, that's good for you. I know that, like for you, but I want to challenge you, and I know.
No, you're not telling me for shit.
No, I know you can do it. That's why I'm saying try it, man. Just try not to drink it all for like a month, not even shots. I want to see.
Go ahead, all you fucking want, bro. You think you fuck?
But I probably could do that. I would probably slip once or twice out of the month.
I know you could do it. And, and it would help with this part of you working out too. And I just like to hear when
I did 3 pull-ups today, Donnie.
That's actually pretty good, dude.
Hey, when I first started 10 days ago, it's like a pull-up and a half. It's like a pull-up and like a 20-second hang.
Isn't it crazy? Like when you're young, you could just be like,
yeah, 10, 15,
what.
yeah.
If you're fat, you're skinny, don't matter. When you're a little kid, you could do like a bunch, and then as soon as you hit like 30, you're like hanging there like.
Yeah. No, I can still do like 30, 35 push-ups and shit, but no pull-ups. I can't do pull-ups for shit, dude.
Oh, look at that. J, go get me your Telegram link. I am liking you today.
I posted it like 40 times.
Jeebus, you found YouTube. You found your browser.
We're in the same Telegram.
Yeah, we're all in the same Telegram, bud.
Yeah. I have no Telegram group. I just J Gold in all groups.
Yeah, because the moment he makes it, he turns around and fucking gives it away.
Yeah, I'll give it away. It's called better management than me.
Instant cabbage handing. He sets up a group and then he just gives it away to somebody.
Give it away.
What happened? I don't know. I just can't hold it any longer.
Righto. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. It's my weekend.
You're going to bugger off?
Yep, absolutely.
Bugger off.
I'm going to enjoy it as well.
Who are you going to bugger off with?
Oh, I don't know, Mrs. Palmer.
Mrs. Fluffy.
Bunch of woolshed
Fluffy
code.
Palmer.
Yeah, bunch of woolshed code too, you know.
he's gonna cut up with some code, some wool code.
You know it.
Some fluffy wool code.
He's gonna bugger off deep in that wool shed.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
Bugger that wool shed good and hard. I mean, like to the elbow.
Do not fist
elbow,
our
huh?
sheep. Hey Donnie, don't fist our sheep, please.
Well,
I seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fist our
wow.
sheep.
Wow. Okay.
So you said everything's going good though, Don?
Yeah, everything's going well so far, man. I think I got some final adjustments to make on the shed contract itself, like the fee things. As I said, I have to go and learn about how to do this fucking upgradable proxy thing, because that's in there. But yeah, I mean, yeah, all is good, man.
Right on.
Cool. Hey, well, enjoy your buggering.
Y'all know what this is? It's getting fish fucked, bitch.
That's his buggering.
Very nice. Alrighty then. Well, I'll catch up with you later.
See ya.
Later, man.
Peace.
What's this one? Blackie eats shit. Let me play it.
About this, and I'm going to accuse you of thinking 19 goat herders did something bad.
Oh yeah, I remember when you fucking ate shit on there.
Tripped over my fucking
Your green screen, right?
Yeah.
That one there. What's everybody doing? Happy being with you guys today, Sheep. I'm happy seeing you again. Well, we're happy you're here watching, man. We appreciate you.
Yep.
We appreciate all you people that have nothing better to do.
Richard Hardy said to him, I just wanna be like him. Give me some hotties and a Rolex calamari and a super hot Ferrari. I'm sorry if I'm a little offensive, but folks ain't coming through and gonna make us rich on the road chain. And now we're stacking up our games on the road chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the road chain. You know we don't give a shit in the words of Nagabo. Jackpot bitch on the road chain.
Jackpot, bitch. Except that one fucking verse just needs to be replaced.
That's amusing.
No, dude, you
Richard,
didn't put a fight. You didn't put a better picture of Shane. Dude, Shane looks he looks lost. He looks lost in that fucking picture. It's like Shane doesn't look like this is the first time I'm hearing the song and I don't know the words.
I know. I even was like,
that was the clip, whatever clip fucking Zilla grabbed.
It was like, the first time I saw the video, I didn't notice me on there, and the second time I saw that, and I was like,
"That's a horrible fucking picture."
Really, out of all the shit, he's just, and it's just me. It's not like there's a bunch, but it's just me. All.
Yeah. it's like Shane didn't know the words of the song. He's trying to fake lip singing. Oh shit.
Just like the most random, like, hanging with the DJ, it's just me. Yeah.
Oh shit. If I grow titties, then I can really start celebrating Pride Month.
Yeah, right. You're like, I'm not even queer. I just love hummus. He just loves hummus, folks. That's all them titties are. He loves hummus and he loves to wash it down with fucking soy milk.
Right.
Really get that estrogen flowing.
Oh, my son's gonna take me to get a haircut. My son's gonna take me to get my balls shaved, my head shaved, my balls shaved.
And you were talking like that in front of my sweet little puppy too.
Yep.
Terrible.
Traumatized for life.
Yeah, I can't even let the dog in. He's outside the door. Like, I'm like, no, I don't need Ian J talking about his son taking him to get his balls shaved again.
Oh, I'm pissed off, dude. My
Why,
son told my son, no, you know what I'm saying? Boom, my son called me like 3:30 and said that we're not going to go today. And then he comes home, fucking, and leaves with his friend. I'm like, you piece of shit. We thought you were going to take me out for drinks and shit. Well, I was supposed to take him out to eat, not necessarily drinks, but kids are horrible.
Yep. At least they're not mine.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I would say honestly, your daughter has my daughter beat, but my daughter's not the. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's not. She's a handful too, though. But yeah, your daughter caused some real drama.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I can't say, oh no, I got you beat on that one. No, Shane, you got us all beat on that one.
I don't rub in your face that I'm a millionaire and you're not. No. Oh, I do. Fuck you. That's taken out of context. Damn. Crypto.com lays off executive vice president and 5% of their workforce.
Oh, what about Elon Musk?
What did he do?
He let go some people from his SpaceX program, did a report and shit. And everyone who fucking talked shit about him in the report, he fired them.
Well, fucking good, man. Like,
but if you don't believe in the direction we're going, then you think go in your own direction.
Yeah. Yep.
Very hard work. Very tedious.
Yeah, this is my 9 to 5 job. I withdraw at 9 and I compound at 5.
That's right. That's what's up.
That's a hard job, dude. Working 9 to 5, ain't no way to make a living. Oh, fucking Meet Kevin's talking about they can't even. It's getting so bad they can't even lie anymore. I wonder if he's going to talk about the housing market or just the economy.
Yeah, I don't watch Meet Kevin in fucking about 6 months to a year.
Yeah, I don't watch him as much anymore.
After he lost the fucking governor for California, I quit watching his ass.
Me too. That's not why though. Just well, because the content was always the same basic shit. But lately he's been covering like Ben Mulhall. Do you know who Ben Mulhall is? Big fat like billionaire white trash New Yorker who's like he's a big real estate guy that in Florida, mostly like commercial real estate. He'll buy like hotels. He owns like hotels and like multi-unit, residentials, like like buildings, all kinds of shit.
Your classic douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know who he is though?
No.
Okay, he's this big, fat, white trash. He smokes cigarettes and cusses all the time. He's driving around in Rolls Royces and Bentleys.
Oh, yeah.
cigarettes.
He did
Yeah.
he did Birdman's house. I seen him do Birdman's house on YouTube.
Who are you talking? What's his name?
Ben Mulhall. M-A-H.
I think he did a walkthrough on Birdman's house. He's thinking about buying it and shit.
Yes.
Yes, I have seen him then, yes.
Yes. That dude is a gangster though, dude. He's like rich and he's like white trash as fuck the way he's like he'll yell at people. He'll be like, "You're not doing your fucking job." And he's huge, dude.
Yeah.
Dude. They got like private fucking jets. They'll fly from one spot of Florida to the other. Like what would take them a 3-hour drive is like a 20-minute flight and shit. But he's cool though, dude. Like you can actually get him if you pay. You can get him on the phone and go over deals. Like if you find like a big deal that you want to buy, you can get him on the phone. He can tell you what he thinks about it. He'll look over the deal and be like, "I would do it this way," or "You got a good deal." But he's
whittle the deal out of you.
He's been doing a lot of good shit, a lot of cool shit with Meet Kevin. Too. Like a lot. They have a lot of videos. I don't know if Kevin just spent a lot of time in Florida. If now Kevin's living in Florida as well, because I haven't been watching.
He got out of California after he lost fucking the governorship. After he lost the governor fucking race.
He left Cali?
Well, ain't that what you said?
I didn't think that he left. I don't think he moved out of Cali.
I would have left California.
He's got a big real
after Nancy Pelosi put that target on his ass.
But he's the only Democrat that I ever would have voted for, because I think he only ran as a Democrat because it gives him a better chance of winning, because he knew it's California. Republicans,
dude, they wouldn't even show, because he had enough votes. They wouldn't even tabulate his score. They wouldn't even fucking consider him a candidate. That's so fucked up.
Why? Because he didn't have enough?
No, because he was over, but like they didn't like him.
Oh,
right. They blocked him out. They blocked him out. They literally blocked him out.
Well, I know he had a video talking about how how Gavin Newsom was trying to basically screw him over and all this shit to make sure that he can't. That he
no news time, no airtime, no nothing.
Yeah, he wasn't like there was debates and shit that he wasn't allowed to partake in.
Yep. It's like, but I'm on the ballot. How the fuck you not gonna let me talk?
Yep. Yes, sir. Yeah, how he's not even allowed to fucking talk on a debate when he's fucking one of the ones that's fucking in, like, that makes no sense other than they're trying to stop him. But he's got a lot of cool shit that he's just doing with Ben Mulhall. Ben Mulhall, if I ever want to try and get into commercial real estate, and that dude's still alive, I'll fucking pay to consult with him.
Oh. Now, the next thing I need to start doing is I need to cut back on my snackings. I like the Cheez-Its and fucking, I like a little snack pack shit because we have kids, so.
See, to me, that's my problem more. Is like snacking and shit.
Yeah.
And at later at night too, I tend to like not eat much during the day, but late at night I'll eat more.
Yeah. Like I said, because we get like those little Ritz, like there's like 10 Ritz or 8 Ritz like in a little pack. Yeah. I love that kind of shit. That's the kind of shit I need to stop eating though.
Yeah. I drink mostly water though.
I
barely even drink anything with sugar. Like even this like strawberry lemonade, so rare for me.
Yeah, I just drink fish that one. So I've been drinking a lot of water lately.
Yeah, it's getting hot down there. You got it.
Yeah. Nah, dude, fucking. Speaking of getting hot, fucking, I think I got a ripped screen in my fucking pool filter. Yeah, so I need to call my landlady. Dude. Yeah, fucking, it's gonna suck, dude. Fucking, I think my fucking my pool pump fucking going out or something.
At least the landlady will be happy you finally are employed.
Man, shit, she's gonna be fucking happy. I'm gonna leave. If she don't fix my pool, I'm gonna leave. When the fuck am I buying this house for if the fucking pool pump fucking starting to go out?
It ain't that much to replace a pool pump, is it?
Like 10 grand?
What? 10 grand?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I was thinking like maybe.
What the fuck kind of pool pump do you got? Holy fuck, 10 grand?
I don't know.
No way.
I was a pool pump. They told me $30,000 to fucking replace the pool pump and fucking and recoat the bottom of the pool because I fucking
That's like a whole new fucking pool for that.
Oh,
price.
yeah, well, yeah, that's like, yeah, dude, that's a different story. Just the pool pump isn't that much. There's a lot
How's
in
a pool
that
pump?
coating. A pool pump is like a couple $100, man.
That's
That-
what I
Oh,
thought.
I thought,
Like,
well, I'm, oh,
200
shit.
to like 1,500 or less. I was figuring. I get. My parents had.
yeah,
to
if you want a
replace
super fancy one that sucks your dick, it's like 1,500. But the
Well,
regular ones, you know, they're just a couple hundred.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Fucking the pool guy said, "Hey, fucking," he's telling me something. He goes, "Hey, I don't know if she's gonna fucking." He said something's wrong with the fucking pump in there. It has a leak somewhere or something. He was telling me.
Jay's like the homeless people. He has no concept of money because he's never had to go out and earn it.
Well,
dude, I earn money every fucking day of my life.
I don't know. I mean, you could pay someone to fix all that shit, but it's like super fucking simple to work on pool pumps and shit.
Yeah.
Man. There's not a lot.
I need to
that
find
can
out
go
exactly
on.
what he said was wrong with it.
There's like only 10 parts. You know, it's not. There's not a lot to it, but people, people don't want to be fucked with it, so they pay other
Well,
people.
I never have. I never. You know, saying since we've been here, we're just going on our third year. But we had a pool guy. You know, saying I haven't had a pool in my house since fucking. You know, saying like high school days and shit.
I put koi fish in mine.
In your pool?
Yeah.
Why? Because you were sick of dealing with it?
Oh man, so we used it. I mean, fucking had it for a decade. I've been in it 5 times, and then you know, some things happened, and it would just sat for a year, and then I emptied it to clean it, and it fucking cracked. It was a fiberglass pool, but something happened and it cracked. And I thought, you know, oh, maybe this light is leaking. So I went to pull the light out to replace the bulb. And these motherfuckers, there was a cavity in the back. There was like the whole sidewall was fucking like tiny pebble gravel. And it just poured out of the light fixture because they didn't have a backstop in. Basically, it was a one and done. So I pulled the light out, and about a ton of gravel, literal ton of gravel, fell out through the hole into the bottom of the pool, and that's the day it became a koi pond.
Oh fuck!
Fuck.
So the in-ground pool, you know, I wasn't going to bust up the concrete and do all that nonsense. That was a trap left by the former owners. So building a waterfall.
Yeah, I like my pool, but fucking
But fucking. Fuck
no.
your pool.
I like my pool, but
He said, "Butt fucking."
landlord's starting to slack. Landlord's starting to slack
That's a
on
different
fixing shit around
story,
here.
man. Yeah, this is one that I bought. You know, I bought with the house. So you got a landlord. Landlord's got to be on that shit. That's why you.
Yeah, but like I say, the landlord owns like, you know, what I'm saying 5 other houses like on the
you're
same
just
street.
a number. Yeah, you
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but I got, you know, my landlord's a doctor and shit, but
We
I
don't
got to
know
deal
what
with
you're
his
saying.
mother and his sister.
You keep saying, "Do you know what I'm saying?" We don't know what you're saying. Tell us.
Oh, my bad. No, I just get mad thinking about it because, like I said, lately she hasn't been fixing shit around here. You know, fucking the sprinkler system went out. She didn't fix it. The fucking we got a roof in a leak. Fucking like 2 years ago, still, she didn't fix it. You know, it's just, there's a bunch of shit she don't do. Like on the AC units, you know, I have to make deal. I like, I'll pay half the shit because I want the shit done right. She's like, oh no, because they keep telling me there's no money. You know, she goes, you pay rent, yes, but there's no extra money to pay for fixes around the house.
Yeah, but
so
that's
I'm like,
their
you don't have the
problem.
money.
That's not
I
your
said,
problem.
so then sell me the fucking house. Sell me the
Exactly.
fucking house. And she's all, well, if you want 450,000, like, no, the house ain't worth 450,000. I got to fucking to redo the fucking front yard, like fucking $5-6 grand. Fucking the AC fixed. Fucking, you saying my roof fucking leaks. My pool has a crack in it. Fucking my foundation's fucked up, and now my pump's going out on the pool. The house is not worth 450.
Man, this sounds like my place down in the Keys. landlord says that, you know, there ain't no money to fix it up or whatever. I was like, yeah, just take it off the rent. I'll fix it.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, I don't care. It's impossible to find a place to lease down there or rent. So I'm stuck with this one. And I don't mind, you
How
know,
could
because
somebody be renting a fucking property though if they can't afford to fucking maintain it? Then they can't afford to fucking rent it out.
Well,
Ah,
I mean,
man.
honestly, I'm thinking the reason why she told me like 450 is maybe she got a second or a third on the house or something, you know. But like I say, before I moved in here, the house before I moved in, the house was empty for a year and a half. So I thought the house was sitting here just waiting for me and shit because I looked at the house about a year before, but I didn't get this bonus. So fucking, I told the lady no, I'm like can't get the time, I can't get it, I can't afford it at this time. And then fucking, you know, 6 months later, fucking something else worked out and ended up getting the house. But like I said, the house was on the market for about a year and a half, sat empty before I moved in.
Yeah, that's fuck. What's she gonna? But like, if stuff breaks, like if the AC breaks, I know in Las Vegas because it's so fucking hot legally.
Yeah.
They have to have it fixed. Like a landlord has to have it fixed in like 72 hours or whatever.
Oh no, fucking! They said, "Oh, call get estimates." I'm like, bitch, that's not my job.
Yeah,
That's not my job. Is not call to get estimates.
yeah.
And then I give her like 2-3 estimates, and then fucking, you know, and you go, oh, you know, they're Asian, so like, oh no, that's too much.
That's you got a bad deal. That's what happened right there. You
Yeah.
got a bad deal. You got some people that don't know or don't care what they should do as a landlord, and they're taking advantage of you because you more or less just deal with it.
Yeah, like I say,
And if it's not you, it's going to be someone else. It's going to be anyone but that motherfucker that's, you know, knows enough and has the resources to get a lawyer and sue the fuck out of them. I mean, that's the only way to stop them. But most people, see, that's the thing. Laws, it's all about how much money you have and who your lawyer is for the most part.
Yeah.
You can either have a really good time or a really bad time in the same exact situation.
You know, I like I say, we offered her 300,000. She told me no. Like, you know what? I'll come back in like 6 months later, fucking make her an offer of like, you know, saying 325, 350 or something. You know,
dude, the market's about to crash.
I know that's what you keep telling me. That's like, you know what? I'll wait.
Well, yeah, dude.
But right now I'm at the point to like, you know what? I could just rent here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, as long as the pool works, I love the house. But if the pool fucks up, I'm not gonna like my house.
Yeah.
You know, that's you know, I got this house for the pool. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I can get me another house with a pool. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
and
you might have a better time, to be
Yeah.
honest, with what you're saying, man. You know, with these landlords that don't give a fuck, and the pool's not working, and that's the whole reason.
Well, no, the
you got
pool's the pool's working. The guy told me my pool guy comes on Thursday. He told me yesterday. He goes, hey, something. He goes, you got a leak somewhere in the pump or something. He goes, I'm gonna tell a loaner. So that way they know that something needs to be fixed. And so, you know, but I was like, I wasn't really paying attention. You know, saying like, okay, well, whatever.
So Morpheus's Obama internet isn't fucking working today, I guess. That's why he's doing the show.
Oh shit.
6:45. Cool. So he'll be on in about 30-40 minutes if we're still on.
I said thanks, Obama.
Right.
Oh, fucking A. How many people we got watching? 7 people. Old King Kofi Thomas.
Nose wrecked is looks like Sap's doing okay, huh? Still moving up.
It's staying steady, about. Yeah, it's just going sideways right now. It'll do that, and somehow if Bitcoin takes another shit down, it'll go up. to maintain about the same price. It's weird.
I've been waiting for it to go lower, but Bitcoin is just holding on. But don't know. What are the smart people saying? That it's going to go back to 2,800 before it dips?
I mean, you would think some whale would sell at some point. You know, like,
I'm waiting.
I mean, fuck. They're just holding.
I'm waiting for that ride down to whatever 14K. That'd be amusing.
Oh, what do you show your fucking dick up?
Oh, I mean, I'm waiting for it to go straight up to 100,000.
Yes, that's what we want. I would be very happy with that 100,000. Because at 100,000, I would have probably almost 3 million in Sapphire. Wait, no, let me see what the current price is.
What's your share of it? I mean, how much do you own? You got to own like a
He
good
owns a
portion.
shitload.
Like,
He owns a shitload.
how many percent is yours?
What do you mean by percent?
Of like, I don't know how it works.
I have a lot. I maintain 5 full master nodes. So that's
Okay.
1 million coins.
How many? What's the total supply then?
I have no clue.
Okay.
It's here.
Wayne calculate.
No, it doesn't.
See,
have
on
calculate.
Nomics, it doesn't say.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. But, oh yeah, the price has gone down a little bit because Bitcoin has still gone down and it's maintained its Satoshi value. So I'm at right now I'm at $700,000. Like
That's
literally a few dollars under 700. Yeah, when the market was in like the 30,000, 30 to 35, it was like 850, 900,000. And then all my other master nodes were all bought with that same coin too. So that coin has made me well over $1 million just by itself. It's still paying me at this price. It's paying me like 1,500-ish a day. Still that I'm putting into the bank, but for a minute there, I was putting like $2 to $3 grand a day in the bank.
Oh, that's wild.
It was at
the market killed all of our fucking gains.
Yeah, I mean, I can't complain that I'm putting like on a bad day, it might be like around $1,000 because it's not every day that I get the same, but it averages out to about right now. I'd say $1,200 to $1,500 a day that goes right into the bank. But then I had like 2 or 3 weekends ago in the 2 days. It was when I was out of town. So when I came home, and then no, it was right the weekend before that. It was $11,500 in 2 days that I put into the bank for my Sapphire.
Wow!
And the day after I did that, it popped up 30%. So I could have put over 15 if I would have waited till morning. But is what it is. It's still fucking profit. That was like a less than $600 investment.
That's crazy, man. That's the ride everyone wants.
Yeah. Like if I broke it down, my Corvette probably cost me pennies. Like my motorcycle, pennies. Because at a less than $600,
I know, like you look at my RV in that truck, pennies.
Yeah, right.
Holy shit! All the fucking.
And I'm very grateful for it. I thank God all the time. I'll think about how lucky and blessed I am, and I'll just be like, "Thank you, God," because if it wasn't for, I didn't do it. I just got lucky. Somebody cares about me upstairs and is watching out for me. Whoever you believe in, man, like, be grateful for that person and thank them or that entity.
Amen.
because they've probably helped you get to where you are.
They helped me lose all my crypto.
You're following the wrong one now. See, you used to follow the right one. You got to get back to. You got to put you on some missionary work or something.
No, I don't know. Furio's good. I got into pre-sale because of you guys, and that's like doing extremely well. That has me excited.
Rhino finally believes in God. He had a life-altering night the other night.
Huh. Figured out that God believed in him.
Maybe. Or maybe he's so short, it just took God a while to get down to him.
Took God a while to find him.
Yeah, he's all, where the fuck is it? That's what
He's like,
happened.
where's Waldo?
That's what's happening with ENJ too, because he's even further down there than Rhino.
Yes, it is.
Don't worry, ENJ. God will get to you, buddy. You're just a little further down.
Oh no. I'm good.
He still loves you. Remember,
I'm
Royal
good.
Ranger.
I'm good. I'm good.
He didn't let you
I'm
be
good.
a Royal Ranger for nothing.
I know higher power loves me. He got my back. I know this. I'm good.
Yeah. Don't forget your Royal Ranger teachings.
Jesus, why did this guy even make pigs? You know, Drip was doing so good. What the fuck was this all about?
Wow, holy shit! When you look at it like that, can we get one of your
This motherfucker talked this shit up so high, and it just went.
Yep,
that's a shitcoin fucking
Well,
chart.
look, hey, you can see where it was held hostage. That's when it stayed up.
Damn.
Yeah, damn. Can we get one of your family friendly downhill fucking charts?
Fucking it's funny. I finally managed to get together 20 grand and I put it in the animal farm, and that's what happened right there.
Oh, let's get my dogs have been locked up. So,
oh shit, do we got a surfer this time? Oh damn, he's changing it up. It's not even a skateboard. It looks like a surfer. Or is he riding a hoverboard? Whatever it is, he's shredding. Is he snowboarder? That long hippie hair could be a surfer, could be a snowboarder.
He's getting some speed, man.
Yeah, he is. Look at that.
Shit, I forgot how much I bought pigs for. I got in at launch, so it was like $600 or some bullshit like that.
Damn. It's because everybody's draining it every day, that 2%. And you guys all realize that taking that 2% a day is going to take more than 50 days because it's 2% of whatever is left.
Yep, it keeps diminishing every day.
So it's fucking going to take forever to get it all out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to eventually be such a small amount there, it's not even fucking worth like doing it anymore.
That's just like every project I've ever gotten in. Like, you know. So hopefully there's a sea change now that this is all before like I started following you guys. So hopefully there's a sea change now. Furio, Avarice, those have been doing good. You know, when Donnie gets wool shed together.
Oh, he's almost there.
Getting there.
Dude, I'm in love with this house.
We'll poke a little hole in the wall and give it a little fucking.
No, dude. Like I say, I'm looking at this shit, and this house is fucking beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm wait. I'll turn my camera around. Turn my camera around. I'll turn my camera around. Here. What the fuck? There's only way I know how to do it. I can go to sheep. Okay. Now it'll delay and see if it pops up. Okay, bam! Look at this.
But you shouldn't be showing me at the same time because if you buy it or go there,
No, I'm saying the first house I'm looking at. And then, dude, like it's got a fucking nice piece of chunk of land.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Your own little Desert Oasis.
That's what I'm saying, dude. They're right
How
there.
much is it?
You plant some bamboo
300?
on that shit.
Like 310?
300,000. That's not
310.
bad.
Oh, that's because he literally lives in like Mexico.
Yeah, but like I say, dude, this is a beautiful
That
fucking
place is
layout.
haunted as fuck, though, bro. It's
No.
right next to Mexico. It probably was like
You're gonna have another busted ass pool.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah, but
no,
then it's his
but leave-
busted ass
No,
pool.
no, but like I say, but for the land and the fucking size of everything,
Yeah,
dude.
look, dude, it's huge. It probably was some cartel family's house and shit, and they all got
It's
murdered.
on,
in
it's on one. It's on 1.0 acre of land.
We're
It's
all
on 1
buried
acre
in
of
the
land.
backyard.
But dude, I
Yeah.
like this. I like this house.
An acre, dude. That's a total Mexican house. Look at all. That's huge. It's got all that room.
Well, it actually, like I said, my uncles and them, they ran ranches and farms and stuff like that. And that's the town it's the next town over.
There's
It's called Oldville.
probably tunnels like underground from that
No,
house.
it's too
that
far.
goes
It's too
over into
far. It's too
Mexico.
far. It's too far from the border.
Now them beaners are crafty, man.
No, it's too far from the border. No, dude, but I like the dude. This house is nice and big. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
it's
saying?
haunted. It looks haunted as fuck.
Shane. Yeah.
It
I
does.
thought you believed in Jesus.
I do.
So you shouldn't be scared of fucking ghost.
Not that I'm scared of it. I don't want to be living around it. I don't want to be like, hey, let me move into your house.
No, but dude, I like that yard though. My grandkids will have fun in that yard, just running around and shit. I mean, yeah, if you guys say it's that cheap to get the pool fixed and shit, it shouldn't be that bad.
But that is pretty fucking cool. Especially for that price. That's fucking crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, I'm looking at fucking like 450 here. This right here's I got 300. You know what I'm saying? Boom.
You ain't got no 300.
What are you talking about?
You ain't got no 300.
Boy, I'm a lot richer on paper than I fucking am in my fucking.
No, I
savings
know.
account.
Yeah, but I understand that. Can you use that to buy a house though? Like your inheritance?
Yeah. If they approve of me taking my, I don't know how. Honestly, I gotta see how much money I have left in my account because, like I said, I've been living off it for the last 17 years, 16 years since I've been back in the valley. I don't even know how much left in there. It's just like,
You should have had a job, but you're cabbage handing your inheritance too.
No. My hair is supposed to be doing with us, living off it. Actually, you know what? When I was on drugs, I smoked a lot of my inheritance away, and they took my money away from me. And then I had to get clean for a year. Then they put me on like this little thing. I had to quit smoking meth for a year. I quit smoking meth for a year for $1 million.
I would have just never smoked meth for.
Well, I started doing like drugs like in actually meth was like the first drug I ever did. I started doing meth like in 7th grade.
Me too.
Not smoking, but you know what I'm saying.
Smoking it, I
Never.
No. I hate smoking that shit. All I know is the bleed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah.
7th or 8th grade. I don't remember the first
Oh, that's
year,
funny.
but I did it. It was 7th or 8th grade though, and I don't remember if the first time we smoked it or snorted it because I've done both. Or hot rails. Do you know what hot rails were?
Nope. I don't do nothing hot. Nothing that sounds hot. I don't do.
No, that was the only way I liked to snort it. It didn't hurt. It would like I really.
I like the burn.
I shouldn't explain this on here, but it was.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't be talking about this at all.
Long
But
story short.
Hey, in my defense, I've been clean from meth on Mother's Day. It'll be 15 years.
Good for
15
you,
years
buddy.
clean from
That's
meth.
good. Fuck
Yeah, fuck yeah, it is, dude. But I did it for $1 million though.
Dude, so okay, imagine doing it the way you prefer, but then you exhale out your mouth and it's the way I prefer. But it's like 3 or 4 full breaths. And you breathe in, out again, a whole mouth of smoke. In, you breathe in again, a whole mouth of fucking smoke. And it doesn't,
woman,
if you do it right, it doesn't hurt at all. If you do it wrong, it fucking hurts really bad.
Where's your grandma?
I fucking hate that shit though.
Woman, come here.
But that was interesting.
Yeah, no. I say it's been 15 years for me, but yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna show my wife this house if she thinks of it.
Yeah, it's been longer now for me.
Hey,
I
woman,
didn't have a problem though.
come here. Look at this house. Here, sit here.
Look at this. Look, see how he lets this woman sit there. Morpheus should learn a thing or two.
Look at the house. The house is $19,000.
Yeah, we're not staring at you.
In
Don't
Holtville
worry.
too. It's in Holtville too.
I don't live in Hopeville.
Man, no matter where you want to live at.
Yeah, hell no, she don't want to
There
live
is
there.
a matter. I don't want to live in
Look at
Hopeville.
that. Look at that.
Yeah. Hey, E&J, she's got the vagina. She gets to really ultimately make
Look at that yard. Look at that backyard.
There's a pool, but there's no water in it.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, he wants to
The
own
pool,
it.
all right.
He's
No
gonna start
fucking
skateboarding.
water. It's hot
E&J's
as hell here.
Man, fuck you.
E&J said he's gonna start skateboarding in
He
the pool.
wants to live in a fucking town where there's only one stop sign. And I don't even think they have a fucking street light. We already live in fucking nowhere, and he's got me cussing like this in front of my grandchildren. And I'm looking at this house, and I am not impressed. I'm not. Oh, big whoopie whoop. My kitchen is better than this piece of shit.
Yeah, it is old and
God.
dated, but the yard is awesome.
The
looks
yard, that's
haunted.
the only thing.
It
And it
looks
was
haunted as
built in
fuck, too.
1972.
See, for sure, there was fucking cartel living there. They probably been shooting people, stuffing them in the walls for years.
It looks so, the walls are ugly.
E&J was jerking
Oh
off
my
all over that.
God. It still has that 1970 carpet and wood on the floor. And oh my God, the old school mirrors and the closet. Fucking ridiculous.
You got to remember, E&J's old as fuck, though. So to him, that's like him.
At least ours is more modern. It was built in 1950. It has more character.
Well, that's the very first house I've seen.
The only thing it has is a yard.
That's what I like.
That's it. I'm not living in Hopeville.
Why?
You can.
Man, go then.
I'm not.
Dude, we just got to be together.
That's fine. We don't. You're absolutely right. We don't.
Hey, but she is right, though. There is no stoplights. There is no
You ain't gonna
lights
leave,
in
you ain't
Hopeville.
gonna leave that woman. You know you ain't never gonna find a woman that young and good again.
What are you talking
You're
about?
old now. You ain't never gonna leave that woman to go live in.
Hopeville breeds the most beautiful fucking half white, half Mexican women in the fucking.
Yeah, but you're old.
It doesn't matter, dude.
You're old. Yes,
Age
does.
ain't shit. Age ain't shit, dude.
It does, man. You're
I was old when I met her.
Now you're really fucking old.
No,
Like,
now I got something. Now I actually have something to offer a person. Back then, I was old and didn't have shit to offer. Now I got something to offer.
No, you saying
You got shit to offer.
Yeah. See? She gonna leave him for real this time, E&J.
Oh, they're going nowhere. Shit. All right, let me.
Yeah,
Okay,
because you won't let her
I
learn how
do
to
like that house.
drive.
Though. I do like that house.
See,
I do like that house.
too, I agree with the wife, and the yard, but the yard, I agree with you. Like that's a dope ass yard. It's a,
Yeah.
you know, but that would be dope. Having an acre or more, like that's my goal, is a minimum of an acre. Like I really want 10 to 40 acres, but it's getting harder and harder to find that shit.
All right, here's see this right here's the whole thing was nice about here is I don't know. We have let me look. Let me keep looking at houses. Those don't have solar panels, so that's automatic plus.
Yep.
And it has a pool.
Yeah, but your wife, everybody else sees the pool the way it really is, and you see it. It's like Shallow Hal. You see this beautiful pool, glistening water. Everyone else,
No, I
sees
see
a
for the
busted
no.
up shithole.
Motherfucker, I said with pool. Don't show me the house next door, fucking pool.
Next door to pools, so you can look over. Shows the picture looking over the wall of the neighbor's pool. Click.
Yeah, no, it's fucked up and shit. Because you look, is my camera on? Because you look and shit, right? I'm fucking looking at it, and I say it has the solar panels, but I put in fucking pool with pool. I only want to look at houses with pools, and it shows the fucking pool next door. And I'm like, wait. The one with solar panels is okay, but I don't have a pool though. And so now I'm looking at houses with pools.
Man, pools are just another expense and headache.
Dude, I live out here in the middle of the desert. It's kind of a nice thing to have.
I lived in Vegas my whole life.
Yeah, I know. So a pool is kind of a nice thing to have.
Now I'll tell you, it was skin cancer. You're going outside in the sun, getting fucked up. That's why I'm almost your age and I look fucking way younger.
What are you talking about? I don't think I look that bad for 50.
I stay the fuck out of the sun.
Well, I mean, I'd never leave my house, so.
That's why I don't.
David, you moving to Imperial or Heber?
In my mid-40s almost.
Depends, honestly.
I hate Imperial. Imperial's the most racist place. Fucking
Is that
here in the
where all
valley.
the fucking skinheads and all the like racist groups are at? Is that in Imperial Valley?
I
know somewhere.
I mean, that's everywhere.
Like
no, Imperial's like
What county is that? Is that East
Imperial
County, San
County.
Diego?
It's Imperial County. No, we're right next to San Diego County.
I think it's East County, San Diego, somewhere like right there. There's like a lot of racist groups. Somewhere right just east of San Diego.
Well, we're east of San Diego.
Are you guys the first? Isn't there an East County, San Diego?
No, I don't know.
Because there's North County and South County, and then I can't.
I said house with a pool. You ain't showing me. I don't think I care about. Don't have a pool and shit. Just fucking. Oh, it's nice. I don't know about no 800,000 though.
All right, now
So I
hear it
fat
sounds
fingered
like
my crypto. I fat fingered my crypto.com app and I accidentally sold my BUSD for ETH or for ETH instead of because they changed it. It doesn't just sell it straight to cash anymore.
Yeah, dude, I've done that where I changed it. What was it? I changed something to, I think BNB. I changed it over to BTC or to Crow on accident, and I was like, "Where's my money?" And then I'm like, "Oh fuck."
Right.
Whoopsies. Man, I'm about to pay off Jen's car for her. I told Jen when I pay off her car, the title goes in my fucking name.
No, they gotta pay a transfer fee.
I'll pay that shit. She can pay that shit if I pay her car. I'll be like, "Ain't you paying this? Transfer it to me." Nah, she already was like, "Well, then I don't need your help paying it off." I was like, "Well, yes, you do." She's acting like I would like take it from her or something. Like when I'm mad at her, I'd be like, "Well, you can't."
You might.
My SUV. No, I wouldn't.
I mean, I'm not saying you would or you. I said you might.
No, like if I was mad at her, like to punish her, like tell her she can't use the car.
I know exactly what she means.
Now, if we broke up, I might be like,
I'm taking that shit.
Don't forget to leave the car. How am I gonna leave? You and your kids got feet. There's Uber, there's Lyft. I mean, there's fucking many options. No, I wouldn't do that to her. Because I told her all I wanted her to do is basically pay me back for the taxes. Because, I'm going to have a high tax bill next year. So I said, so the 20 G's that I pay off on the car, just pay me back the taxes, like a third of it, and then if my tax bracket's lower, I can give her some back.
You ain't giving her shit back, dude.
Why just the taxes?
Why what?
Why just the taxes?
Just because that's all because then it's gonna end up costing me $28,000 to $30,000 for her car. So I'll basically, because I'll have to pay the taxes on the fucking 20 G's. So figure tack on maybe 8 to 10 grand onto that. I mean, well, not 10. 6 to 8 grand. 6 to 8 grand. Say 6 grand. They'll tack on 5-6 grand in taxes for the 20 G's that I'm pulling out for her car. So basically, I was telling her to pay me $5 grand, and she's like, "That's not fair." And I'm like, $5 grand to pay off a $20,000 car? I think that's fair.
So talk about fair. You ain't gonna like what fair really is.
And I was like, it's only to pay for the taxes, just because I know I'm gonna get hit fucking hard next year. I've already taken out a lot. Fuck. By the time I pay her car off this year, I'll have spent $120,000 on just vehicles, already gone out of pocket. Not as much as old Sheepy Boy here, though. That's what he spent on his one fucking truck.
Oh, shit.
I spent that on the car, the motorcycle, and the SUV. but Sheep's going to have a truck that not a lot of people have. I can't wait to hear about the first time a Raptor pulls up alongside him and he just fucking rips it and just fucks up that Raptor. It's a gay ass Ford. Raptors were cool though, dude. No, I don't like Fords, but Raptors are pretty dope. But I don't know if TRXs are as cool as Raptors. Like I think that they're good for different shit. Like a Raptor, right off the showroom floor, usually.
Well,
You take that
they
fucking
redoing it.
off-roading it. Bam, 80 miles an hour off-roading. I mean, it's not the most ideal, but just straight off the showroom floor, you can do that with those because they're meant like that to be like a big Baja fucking balls to the walls kind of truck. I think that the TRX I think is more built as a like street like fucking blow your doors off, fuck your mother in the face, and rip her ears off.
It's
Kind of truck, you know.
It's a street car. The Raptors, like the Baja.
His is like a sports car version of a truck, and that's like a Baja truck. Oh man, but I mean, if some guys set him up more for street, and then they can race the TRXs, but I don't know, dude.
It's supposed to be doing an updated so it can compete with the TRX. I don't know if it's next year's model or the year after that. But they know they're getting their ass for.
Oh yeah. Well, they didn't have to do anything for years. Like they held it because before they also had the Lightning. Do you remember the Lightnings, the F-150?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what started off the like sport truck thing.
Yeah, so those were more like a street like truck, you know, kind of like TRX is. And then Chevy started putting out the SS trucks for a while there. You'd see those a lot, like around the same time. And from there, then they started.
Chevy had the Cyclone.
They had the Cyclone.
Cyclone. I think that was their truck.
I don't remember that one. Was it like the souped up SS or something?
It was their. I think it was their souped up pickup truck, the Cyclone. Yeah. I remember that name. You have to look it up.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I know for sure Chevy or Ford had the Lightning.
Yeah. And
they came out first.
Chevy had the Cyclone. I remember that name. I just remember with the truck or SUV. I think it was a pickup truck though. And I think it's put with an SY.
GMC Cyclone and Typhoon. So that was what
was it?
In 1991, 91 to 93. There was a Cyclone and Typhoon.
Typhoon. I remember that.
One was these were smaller trucks though. It looks like they were on like the S10 and the Blaze or Jimmy platform.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then those things, those were even before all the other ones. They were doing it with those smaller trucks.
Yep.
That's before fucking Ford started making Raptors or Lightnings, I think. Let's see, Ford. Lightning.
Yeah, I think Chevy started that with the Cyclone, that sport truck thing. Sport pickup truck, I should say.
Yeah, the Ford Lightning's first year was 2003.
Yeah, the Cyclone.
Yeah.
That was Chevy, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Guys, I'm gonna jump off. My phone's about to die. I'll see you guys in the chat room.
See ya.
Yeah. Later.
Yeah, so 2003 was the first year for the Ford Lightning truck. Oh wait, no, the 1993 Lightning launched on December. More than 100.
Yeah, they were around the same time. I don't know who did first, but they was answering each other. Lightning and Cyclone. They were one's making it to compete against the other. So I guess Cyclone was first, then Lightning came to compete against it back then.
I'm seeing some things say that 93 to 95, the Ford SVT Lightning. And then other shit said like 2003. Let me see. No, yeah, they had Lightnings in those boxy bodies. So yeah, so they had to have those like back in the early 90s already. They just weren't that popular, I don't think, until
Yeah, before its time.
Early 2000s. Damn, Ian J had to get off. His fucking Obama phone was about to blow up.
Okay, man, back in the house and see what everybody's trying to get those Nissan trucks. The Nissan pickups, put them on 13s, and bounce them around hydraulics.
Right.
You remember those?
Fucking on little Daytons and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those. But then, see, this 4 years I had the Suzuki Samurais. Motherfucker tilt over, you go too fast on
No, I
turns.
remember those. I was a kid, but I had a Suzuki Samurai actually when I was like 18. I knew that they flipped over, so I was always real careful. But I lived in Northern California for a few years, so like there was a lot of logging roads and shit. So I could take that little fucker because it was so small, and it would take me, 4 or 5 point turn, but I could turn that bitch around on a tiny ass little logging road, because it was so little. I just have one of my buddies get out and let me know how far back I could go, and it fucking puffed out blue smoke out of the bottom of the engine. I had a cop pull me over. I didn't have no registration, no insurance, no license, nothing. He pulls me over because he's like, I can't give you a ticket for it because it's not coming out of your exhaust, but I'm just curious what's going on with your car. And I look like some nerd. I had it was cold, so I had like a turtleneck on and glasses. It was a Sunday morning. It was like a nerdy, typical white guy, right, in this tiny town. And I was taking my nerdy stepbrother to work. I was like, I'm just taking him to work. And he's all laughing. He goes, "There's the darndest thing. It was smoking me out, and I just couldn't breathe. And I just wanted to see what was going on." He didn't ask for a license, register, nothing, dude. And my heart was like,
damn,
dude. And then he's like, "Okay, kids, you guys have a good morning." So then the only stoplight in the whole county, right? So because that thing sucked, I had to go around the big mountain in the middle of town because to climb up it. So the cop went over the hill. I went around the hill. And then we ended up at the stoplight, the only stoplight in the county. There he is. There he sees us. He's all waving. He's all plugging his nose, going like this and stuff, like at us. And it was like the weirdest fucking thing. I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? Like the cop's like fucking with me, but he can't give me a ticket because it's coming out the motor and not out the exhaust.
See, that's the difference. Yeah, what happened to me back in my neighborhood? They had us handcuffed on the sidewalk and made us some shit.
Right? That was the difference. They didn't even ask for fucking ID or nothing. They were all, he's like, have a good one, fellas. Takes smoking him out. My buddies used to make jokes with that fucking Samurai. They said that they could always figure out where I'm in town just by following the blue smoke cloud.
You can see him and sniff him out. Just
They started telling
Shane came by here.
Yeah, where are you gonna? Because that's before like everyone had cell phones and shit. Some had pages that, oh, where are you gonna be later? Oh, just follow the blue smoke. Then I even started saying it because it like became like a funny thing because that thing just, especially after the cop thing, we were like, it's so fucking funny. So
I thought it would have been an old piece of shit when you had it because them things they stopped making. Well, I started shipping over here like 90, 91, 92, somewhere like that.
I had it in like 98, and mine was like the last year or second to last year that they made them. So it still wasn't old in relations to when I had it. It wasn't that old.
Oh, they still made it to the 98s. I thought they was done in the early 90s.
Not 98, like early 90s. It was
okay. That's what I'm about to say.
But it wasn't like in 98. It wasn't like it was super fucking old already.
Yeah. You just got like the brand, the last of the brand new one.
Yeah. So for being like an 18-year-old kid, it was like
18 years. Yeah.
But I knew already that they tipped over. That's all like that's why they stopped making them. I knew that.
Yeah,
shit.
Man, let's get like some dudes get get the wide tires and kid them out. Then you can hit some turns hard like that. But stock, motherfuckers can roll over. If you're doing more than like
jacking them up. Do you remember in the 80s when they first came out and people would jack them up and then they really would be like, boop.
Yeah, but they were tough. I mean, they still totally make them. They call them the Jimmy over in Asia and other places, and they still a hella cool car. I mean, they were way better than them, but they don't bring them over here anymore. The Suzuki stopped, closed out in the U.S.
Yeah, that thing. I mean, if it didn't have, because then what I did is I was trying to figure out what's wrong, and it was riding a little. I should have left it on. I didn't know really what I was doing. I asked my dad had to show me how to adjust where to adjust the carb, and I start fucking with the carb, and
Dad Galore, what up?
never started again, dude. Would I might get it on for a minute and then it would die. And after that, I was just like done with dealing. And I'm like dealing with it. I'm like, fuck this. I was young. I didn't have the money to like bring it to mechanic. So, yep. I would just ended up sitting on my dad's property until they sold it to somebody. I don't know who they sold it to. I was like, whatever, you guys can sell it. I don't care. I got it for free. But it was like some con man that my mom was dating. He bought all kinds of shit with my mom's money and credit cards. And one of the things was that Suzuki Samurai. So when my mom and him broke up, I got this crazy big gun collection for pennies on the dollar. I think I gave my mom, this was in like 98, 97. I paid like $400 to $600 for like $5,000 to $8,000 worth of guns. Because he got them on her card, so he fucked up her credit. So anything that she could get for him, you know what I mean? So he got like maybe $600 tops out of me for him. And then the Samurai she gave me because she's like, well, fuck him, he ain't having it. He's a con man. And he got all this shit under my name. That's how I learned how to really drive a stick shift. So I played, playing video games. I credit to why I was able to do it the way I learned. And then when I was a kid, my uncle would sometimes let me shift when he would step it in, so I would see how it happens and how it feels. I went and picked that Samurai up. It was in Northern California, like I think it was in Wairika, which is like around Mount Shasta. So we get the fucking thing. My dad's like, "Are you going to be able to drive this thing?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm driving it, right? Learning, but I didn't know how to really drive a stick. It was the first time I ever did it. I'm going down the 5. It's fucking pouring rain so bad I can't see more than a few feet in front of me. There's fucking big rigs blowing by everywhere. And here I am in this fucking Samurai grinding gears. Like, fuck, dude. But I'll tell you what, because I had to go pick it up at where the con man guy lived and then bring it back to my mom's house. And then I stayed the night there before we went back home. So my dad and I, he's even like, what the fuck? Why is this kid going so damn slow? And I had to tell him I didn't know how to fucking drive a stick. I did, but I didn't. I'd never done it. I understood the concept from like video games and shit. But
I didn't learn how to drive a stick.
I learned real quick in that situation with that rain and the fucking of the big rig.
I can figure it out. I mean, I never really learned how to drive a stick good. I never had one. I practiced a couple times in somebody's car. I got it where I was going, but I was like, okay, cool. I got just enough. I knew what I was doing. Like, all right, I want to fucking thing up. So, but I haven't did that in years.
I don't like driving. Yeah, I don't like driving other people's stick shifts because
because I knew I was gonna fuck it up, but I kept going.
Yeah, well, and because everyone's different, and like you don't want to burn up their fucking clutch. But if you drop the clutch too soon and you don't know the car, you're probably.
I had a homie, man. He had a Nissan Sentra, man. That dude was, he knew how to drive his ass off. He'd be driving stick shift with a fucking In-N-Out burger, drink, drive with his knees and shift everything. Like, God, how the fuck you doing all this at the same time and just be rolling too? Both hands full, eating, stick shift, drive with his knees, and dude. I was like, just too many things going on. Like, how the fuck are we moving?
Yeah. Well, or guys that can like roll joints while they're driving in the dark. I've seen that too.
And I'm supposed to be coming on here.
What the fuck? Yeah, Obama hasn't kicked his internet on yet. Come on, Obama, hook your boy up. He needs to get on the interweb.
Nah, he's still trying to like gnaw through the rope from being tied down to bed and having his feet, like misery. He's still trying to get out the rope so he can get back in line.
And his fat white woman's been pissing on him all day. He's all covered in piss. They probably went and got Chick-fil-A, and then like it's probably a weird sexual thing they do. Chick-fil-A piss.
So But yeah, with the Walmart thing, I bought like fucking $200 worth of just canned goods and pasta and beans. I'll do it again next week and just buy another. I'm trying to fill out all my empty fucking things in the garage. So I'm about a third of it away. It's not like it can't afford it late. Not that it won't be able to get it late. Just it's gonna be the supply is gonna be low. So shit, especially for me, I ain't probably want to pay $50 a goddamn pound for the ground beef later. So
I know.
like,
I've been telling Jenny like we need to fucking fill up our big deep freezer every time we go to Costco. I'm like, get more meat. We already have a lot. No, get fucking more.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't hurt to throw it in the deep freezer and it's good.
Yeah, so I don't have a freezer in the garage. I need to get one. Gotta get room for one. Well, I got room. I get rid of that goddamn lawnmower. I don't even use it anyway. But I might start using that. I might get rid of the gardeners and start cutting my grass again. Shoot, let's get rid of that deal for a while.
Just leave fucking Cali. All of us need to go in together somewhere in like Nevada or somewhere where there's no state tax, buy like 100 fucking acres or more. Each fucking, we can plot it off and each live on different areas where we're still close enough that we can all watch out for the people that around us.
I'm down. I mean, started a tiny house community just for like giveaway. Like I said, I already got shares in a Bosco company. They go right there in Vegas, but the back order is probably about a fucking year out to get one. They about $50,000 a piece.
Or in Texas, because in Texas, if there was 100 plus 200 acres that belonged to me, or me and partners or whatever, I could have a gun in Texas. There, it's the only place I can walk around, shoot guns, fucking have guns. And so, dude, we'd have a big old place where we just all watch. You fuck with my neighbor, you're gonna die type shit. What are you doing over there?
Yeah, you can always join. I think it's a 25 drip minimum. It's pretty cheap right now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we need to hook up or get like and start doing some investment properties because, like I said, by the end of the summer, it's gonna be some, or end of this year, it's gonna be a lot of cheap ass shit out there in the market to invest in.
Yeah.
Start keeping up blocks and shit.
That's what I'm hoping, that by end of year, that the market will be way down, so that way early next year I can hopefully be in a good position to buy something. I really want to buy land. I mean, if I buy a house that's already built, I want it to be on enough land and no HOA that I can build a big ass fucking garage.
Well, yeah, I mean, but what you start with, you might as well just get the land and build your house from scratch. Since that's not gonna be an issue as far as cost wise, especially if you ain't trying to be in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Well,
I'm trying to be in the city or anything.
Because I could build a barn dominium for pretty fucking cheap compared to a house like that, especially a house that I'd want to build. Because if I build a house, I want to build one that I'm going to want forever. You know what I mean? So nothing huge, but I want like a 3,000 square foot house. Probably, I can't decide if I want a single or story or 2-story, but 3,000 square feet is good. But in the meantime, I would like to build a barn dominium with at least 2,000 square feet of usable garage, and then maybe like a 1,600 square foot little apartment attached to it. Right now, we don't need a big house. We don't have all the kids anymore. We don't need a 5-bedroom. If we had,
that's those prefab companies, they just knock them out.
Yeah, that's why you get one of those, get from one of those companies, like a really cool barn dominium, and then all I got to do is get the slab put down, and once I have the slab put down, I let them know, hey, slab's ready. Okay, cool. Then they send it out, and then they send the crew out to fucking build it.
Broke it down and be done.
And then the only thing I would have to do after that is have somebody local, which I'm pretty sure through the club I can find. I know for sure through the club I can find guys to finish like the inside and do all the insulation for because I want both. I want obviously the living area insulated, but I also want the whole garage insulated. And then eventually I want to put a second floor on there that's about 1,000 square foot, so it only takes about half of the garage, on height wise. And then put my motorcycles upstairs. 1,000 square feet is good enough for my motorcycle collection that I don't ride every day. And then the ones I ride every day will just be downstairs with my cars.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm get a lift. I need to get a lift so that way I could fucking. I mean, when you get to that point, you got to start like doing some stuff yourself. I mean, fuck it. I can afford a lift. I'll fucking have a mechanic buddy come over and be like, "Let's fucking do this, bitch." Yeah, see.
Bring Rice Creek truck over there and add another like 500 horses to it.
Be like,
fish out.
just fucking be like, you know what? I'm gonna change my exhaust. I don't like it anymore. Put that shit instead of fucking struggling and shit. I ain't letting fucking no Richard Hart teabag me, buddy. What, like on the lift? He's coming down slowly. No, Richard Hart. Then goes back up slowly.
You want to feel some? You don't want to graze some ball hairs?
No, he's like obsessed with like Richard Hart teabagging me. Like, I think he might jerk off to the thought of it. Actually, pretty sure. How about it, dude? You beat your meat quite often. The thought of Richard Hart rubbing his furry balls on my face.
Sure.
Well, I don't have a six-pack, so Richard Hart ain't gonna want to hit this. Darn it!
If I was in the Hex community and looking for dicks to suck, I would go for the dudes with the six packs. I know.
Not always.
Oh, not always. She's all. Sometimes she likes to get herself a little fucking Suge Knight. I bet.
With the toupee out of Richard Hart pubic hairs.
Fucking that guy. Can't believe it's taken all these years for you guys to start realizing maybe he is gay. Maybe. Like, now he's definitely fucking queer as fuck.
Shouldn't have been talking shit.
I love that one. Man, he has aged a lot lately. Have you seen his latest stand-up?
Oh yeah, he's like an old ass. Well, I know the latest one, but I've seen pictures of him.
He don't even look like him.
You wouldn't recognize.
Other than the voice, I wouldn't even fucking recognize him. I was like, what the fuck? That's Cat Williams? What? Like, well, maybe he was one of them ones with all the white people with all the taking the Indichrome or whatever the fuck it was that they were taking. The shit that they take from kids when they kidnap them. What is it? It's the strongest drug in the world. It's basically like adrenaline. They say that that's why, like, for example, Johnny Depp used to look super, super, super young, right? And all of a sudden, since Trump came into office around then, all of a sudden, Johnny Depp looks like he hit a wall. A lot of these old famous dudes that used to look super young, all of a sudden looks like they fucking hit a wall. Who knows what I'm talking about? What it's called?
What?
Adrenochrome or something like that.
Oh, adrenochrome.
Yeah. And supposedly, this is a conspiracy thing, but sometimes there's truth behind these things. That a lot of people think that because when Trump was in office, because he's still one of the elite, he knows like which sick fucks. They all know which sick fucks into which other sick fuck shit, right? And so that Trump didn't like those sick fucks, so he helped cut off their supply of the adrenochrome because they have to get them from like kids in particular. They produce a lot of it. You scare a kid, you stress a kid out, they produce a lot of it. It's a gland. Somebody said it was in the brain or something. Yeah. Yeah, my sister said something about tubes coming out of their sides, and I thought sides here. Maybe it was sides here, but something about they would know like in the hospital, and they'd have bodies of like kids that disappeared, and they had tubes coming out of their sides. She said, or they'd have like puncture wounds from where they were draining it. And they don't really talk about it on the news. They don't talk about it on the fucking. They know in the hospital because they're like another one of those kids came in. And that people, they discussed it amongst the staff. But supposedly, a lot of conspiracy theorists think that Trump cut off their supply of that because, like, how he was trying to stop a lot of like the sex trafficking shit or with the kids. That was part of the thing behind it, and now all these sick fucks can't get that. Like Hillary Clinton has aged a lot, that a lot of these Hollywood people, because it's supposed to be like the strongest drug in the world, stronger than anything else. So, the shit, you know who came up with that though? Old white people. Cat Williams probably just got lucky and jumped on the bus with a bunch of old white people, and he was like, "Shit, I'll take some of that."
Hey, drugs only last so long.
Well, black folks don't typically you guys age a lot better than your average white person. Your average black person ages better than your average white person. And then average Asian fucking ages better than everybody.
Yeah.
So white people got to come up with fucked up ways to try and keep looking younger, though. See, they're like, "Oh, if we suck this stuff out of this little kid, that'd be great." Man, fucking Morpheus ain't even making his own special show. Damn, even when I've had stuff to do, if it's like a Shane show, I'm like, Jenny, I gotta be on this show. It doesn't matter. This is the Shane show thing. My favorite. Like, look, it's Shane's coming out closet, whatever the fuck. Yeah. What are you looking at there, Sheep? Looks like penises on your glasses reflecting.
No, just looking at the Telegram.
Yeah. Saw that drink. What's that? That somebody posted a bottle of drink and a bottle like a penis in the chat. That's a drink. When you bartend, will you pour that drink, Shane, from that bottle?
Oh, of course I would. I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd have fun with that shit. Are you kidding me? I'd like fucking this one here. Is this the one you want? This one? Oh, bro, I would play it up. Come on, I was a bartender on the strip. That's how people would be like,
I know, so get the tips.
Dropping money, boom, boom. I would have learned how to throw that bottle around because not that I was good. I was not good in any way. But I could do a little bit of flair bartending, like throwing around the bottle, spinning them. If I would have learned how to throw around the dick bottle. Oh yeah, I'd have been flipping it up over my arm. Pow! Dick in the hand.
So watch this trick, man. You like reach around, just pull it right out the ass. I see.
I throw it behind me, like when you normally do to throw it and it comes over your shoulder. I just throw it behind me, but it doesn't come. And I'm like, where did it go? And I turn and it's stuck in my butt cheeks. You'll be like, damn, that's an ass of steel. Sure. Like, yeah, just get it. Chuck it in there real good. Wham! Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Did we hit peg? No, of course we didn't hit peg. Fucking ADA with this fucking boomerang wallabies.
Coming in nicely. We'll get the bird.
Oh, fuck. See how I speak Australian now? I know how to talk to ADA.
I like it. It's funny because I work at Australia when I'm going to come to work for us based out of Australia. So, I mean, it's not that many of them over here, but I'm on video chat with them all the time.
A little fucking
Huddle X.
Yeah.
Okay.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Oh, so true. Hey, how the hell did he tag him?
I think you can still tag them even if they're not in the group.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just fucking. You shouldn't be fucking writing checks that your bitch ass can't fucking cash. That's what it boils down to.
Yep.
Can I?
I can tag Cockboy too.
Who's Cockboy?
I don't know. He's got the name at Cockboy. Dig Great. His name's Dig Great. Cockboy.
That's funny. He forwarded it from another chat. Oh, they all talk shit about him on another chat about me. Let's just go over there and cause fucking start talking shit to and be like, you still want to run your mouth, you little fucking faggot bitch? Watch him real quick. Be like, no. Yeah, motherfucker, don't forget. Reach out and touch somebody. Remember the AT&T old saying, reach out and touch somebody? Reach out, touch somebody.
Still no Morpheus, huh?
I know. Come on. Well, maybe he's like fucking firing it. He's trying to turn on his fucking computer. He's probably got a pull start one or something.
No, he's stuck in the matrix, waiting for sheep to swing by with a helicopter to break him out.
When Obama internet prepaid card.
Oh shit. We got 10 people out there.
Ooh.
Oh, apparently he's listening right now too. I got my spy saying he's running his mouth on his little channel right now. Keep running it, stupid. You're a fucking retard. You don't learn your lesson until someone has to make you learn it. Keep it up. That's all I have to say, Hoddle. Keep it up, you little bitch. If you were smart, you would just fucking go away. Or people can just make that happen. You can make it happen, or other people can. Can you explain ooze, Black Sheep?
No.
Oh, what's that
It's another
fake X
Ponzi.
stuff?
Huh? What?
What's that Bank X stuff I saw in the chat?
Oh, that's Foley Baker's working on it or something. I don't know, some dude. I don't know. That's why we're having him come over and talk to us. I heard about it. I sacrificed a couple B&B for it, I think.
Yeah, first I thought it was Baker X. I'm like, what the fuck BT doing now? And they're like, oh, okay, it's just Bank X.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm done sacrificing for anything post change to the shit come out.
Yeah, I figured it wouldn't hurt. Whatever. I might never see it again.
Right?
Yeah. It could be the bastard to fill up now while everything's cheap to be gambling on something unknown.
Like, everybody is shocked about this, that Morpheus is gay. I mean, it's fucking obvious. First of all, he doesn't ever show his girlfriend. She's got a deeper voice than fucking Suge Knight here. Like,
said Morpheus got a tranny.
I don't even know if it's a tranny. It might just be a manny. Yeah, could be.
Yeah, I don't know anything about ooze, but I do know we're just doing it like everything else. We're gonna have a rewards wallet, and then we're gonna connect to the Stone Ape guy, and then everybody's gonna connect to the rewards wallet. Whoever wants to get in another Ponzi.
I mean, it's a solid formula now, so now everybody knows pretty much what it was needed to sustain it now. It's all about execution now.
Yeah,
So,
I have. Look, there's other people now in DJ chat saying that he's talking mad shit.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Keep it up, you little faggot bitch. Because I've been nice so far. You were scared for your fucking life for a reason, you little faggot bitch. Keep it up, because you're fucking with the wrong person. I've already told you, man. Just shut your bitch ass mouth and go away. Because you're gonna fuck up. And I don't give a fuck who knows. I don't hide it. You're going to fuck up, and you're going to regret that you ever ran your faggot little bitch ass mouth.
Don't harass me all you fucking want, bro. You think you fuck?
I'd have a lot more fun than one punch. If he knocked out with one punch, I'd fucking pick him up, wait for his ass to wake up, and then fucking do it again. And then I'd keep doing it.
And throw him off the roof like this.
Oh my god!
Just say I wouldn't stop till there was fucking meat and blood dripping off my fist with the fucking rings that I wear.
Money, money, money.
Exactly.
If she was really drunk though, then she'd be all right because your muscles relax. But if you weren't drunk, that's when you get hurt.
That's why she was laughing, because she was drunk.
Yeah, you were drunk. That's why she ain't hurt, because she was so fucking back and limbered.
Ja. 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Front teeth.
I bet I could fucking knock Hoddle's front teeth out with less fucking force than that.
Super duper ultra.
Ponzi lifestyle. Yeah. I guess his gay internet's not working today, so I don't know where he's at.
Yeah,
been having outages.
Trying to hot wire his neighbor's internet. He's over there sparking wires right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are saying how entertaining it is, like fucking that he's an idiot and shit. See, and like he thinks that he's funny and he thinks that he's so smart and clever and everybody likes it. He's a fucking literal retard, dude. Or does Morpheus? Maybe we should call him out on it. That Morpheus probably just doesn't want to come on. His internet's probably working fine. He just doesn't want to come on because of the show title.
Getting bigger. Why they get a damn net to cover it up so these birds won't eat it. Let's see. What?
Hi, Hall. Keep it up. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh God!
Yes, sir. My nectarines started to come in.
Oh my God!
Was almost ready.
Oh, look at that! Oh, dude, I haven't even checked ours. I don't think ours are even close to that big. Those are peaches, right?
Peaches are nectarine. One is a nectarine, one is peaches, I think.
They look
those
like
are peaches.
peaches.
These are nectarines. Yeah.
Yeah, I have peach tree in my front yard, and then backyard has raspberries and strawberries. And usually I would like do potatoes and stuff, but this year I didn't start anything.
All right. Orange is taking forever though. Oh no, that's a little lime. Yes, I got a little back area over here. I need to like start planting like some vegetables and stuff over here, potatoes and tomatoes and all that shit. That's next on the list.
Looks nice. See, that's the one thing about Southern California is it, the weather allows for a lot of stuff like that.
There's a little mountain there. Or too late for the sunset. Yeah. Yeah, seeing it right off the fucking main road though here. That's why sometimes I can't hear. Yeah, this patio though. Fucking see, look at this. Fucking wind did all this. I gotta get like a new top to my gazebo and rip the shit out of it. Look at the white trash over here now.
Yeah, look at you, white trash motherfucker.
And the goddamn bird nest. There's some birds up in there though. I'm waiting for them to fly the way out because I want to kill them. But way too long between when the nest was emptied and no fucking family moved in there.
White trash ass motherfucker. Just damn. I knew you were my people. I knew it.
Yeah.
I thought I was blacker than I thought. Clearly, you're whiter than I thought. White trash.
Like, I start putting up habits. Start putting up like habits out here now.
Hanging out around too many white people.
Yeah, man.
You start looking for a new house. You don't even realize that you're looking at trailers, and you're like, "Look at this." Oh, fuck, what am I doing?
I'll be like, are you sure that a hurricane is going to come through here? A tornado.
Oh, there is a tornado to come through. I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'm buying right here.
You're telling me this house has been wrecked 10 times in the last 30 years by tornadoes? Oh, sounds great. Yeah, good. We're getting a great deal on it. Why not?
And also there's a Popeye's chicken nearby, right? Okay, cool.
Popeye, yeah. As long as there ain't no churches, because when you're in the churches,
churches is terrible. I don't understand how people eat that shit.
I used to love churches until they put one that wasn't in the hood in Vegas, and so we would go to that one often because it was like in the part of town we lived in. And I was like, "What? At churches? It's not in the ghetto. The ghetto's coming. We better take advantage of this churches and get out of town." And it was so greasy, like so greasy. But when it's not greasy, the crispiness of the chicken is so fucking good.
Yeah, it's just crust and grease. I mean,
Yeah, grease.
I'll always go there for it because they had the fried okra. You couldn't get that nowhere else.
I like
So, yeah, but other than that, that's all I would get there. I get chicken someplace else. I get the fried okra there.
My favorite is Popeyes and Cane's. You guys have
We
Raising
don't have
Cane's?
Cane's out here. No.
No, it's good shit. They have such a basic, it's the most basic menu of any fucking restaurant in the world, probably. Like, they pride themselves on it being that basic, but they only need what they need. They have their Texas toast, they have their coleslaw, and they have their fucking chicken. You know, I think that's all they have, and the fries. They have fries.
This one chain that I was always like, I can't think of like a Filipino, not Philippines.
Jollibee's.
Man, I was like, because they got one in Vegas. I kept hearing about, go check that out. Man, that chicken wasn't whack.
So I didn't know it was like I just had seen the logo and the name before. So when one opened up in Vegas, it was right down the street from the PF Chang's I worked at. So the girl I was dating at the time, like over a decade ago, she absolutely fucking hated Asians, right? She was Mexican and white, but she was I don't know why or Filipino specifically. She hated fucking Filipinos, right?
I sucked up her nails one time.
Didn't know that I was my idea to go to Jollibee's and didn't know that it was a fucking Filipino fast food place because we were like, okay, let's go check that out. It's right around the corner from the house and everything. So we go over there, we walk in right away. She was like, and it smelled like fucking a fish in there too. I was like a fish, like fishy fish. And right away she walks in, she looks for, she's like, ooh, it smells. And then she's like, fucking Filipinos everywhere. Fuck no, I'm out. And turns around and walks right back out. And I was like, but it's supposed to be good. Let's at least try it. And she's like, fuck no, I'm not. You can go back in. I'll wait out here in the car. Go get your nasty Filipino food. And I'm like, fuck that. Let's go somewhere else then.
Yeah, I'll that chicken and spaghetti. I'm like, never see fast food with spaghetti on the menu. So that can intrigue me, but now I'm like, it's all right. But, yeah, so never again. They don't have my hero from assault in Vegas.
Thailand legalized marijuana, huh? They went from life in jail.
What? They did?
Yeah, they went from life in jail to being sold in 7-Elevens overnight.
That's crazy.
Need that money. Want that tax money here, I guess.
Life in jail for weed. Could you imagine that? Life. Fucking weed. Man. All black men would be in jail. All of them. And about 50 to 60% of white men would probably be in jail. The women wouldn't be nearly as much.
Man, I saw a story. I think I was thinking about like over Sri Lanka because they have such a bad food shortage now that the government is allowing government police to take Friday off so they can go work on the farms so they can produce their own food.
Where at?
Sri Lanka.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it's like the food supply is like it's a wrap over there, so they did give a day off so they can like work on the farms.
Wow. Jenny?
Yeah.
Are we going to PF Chang's?
No, honey.
What do you mean, no?
Wait till Sunday.
No, I don't want to go on Father's Day.
Oh, okay, well, we'll go
You
tomorrow.
seriously brought nasty ass fucking fast food when I told you I was going to take you to fucking PF Chang's on Friday? I kept saying every day for the last 3 fucking days I was going to fucking take us to PF Chang's. For the last 2 days. Today was day 3. It surprised me with fucking.
Not this, but on Sunday was it a
I don't rub in your face that I'm a millionaire and you're not. No. Oh, I do.
Okay, then we can go on the
Well, I was going to take the twins too. That fucked up, but that's fine. That's fine though, because I'd rather take the Corvette anyways.
Hey, Shane.
I'm still peeling.
No, you're not.
We can go tomorrow.
I don't want to go tomorrow. I have club shit tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get off here. We're gonna go to PF Chang's and leave the kids here and take the Corvette. Yes. See, that's why I bought a 2-seater. The kids were like, "But there's only 2 seats in that car if you get one." I'm like, "That's the point." No, I do. I do need to get it. Oh, wait. Which short ribs do you like though? Hurry up. Go freshen up. Hurry.
Nobody will let me suck their dicks.
Which short ribs do you like? The ones with or without the dry rub?
I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Well, I didn't know. I only had the one short rib dish there, and I didn't like it. Well, what's I like it? Just they didn't give you much.
Jenny, what are you doing in here? No, Jenny, I'm hanging out with my buddies, and it's bros before hoes.
Oh, shit.
That's funny because it was right when she tapped on your shoulder. I just flipped over to that.
No, it tastes well. They just, but it's just overpriced.
You taking off?
Well, she's gonna go freshen up real quick.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll me a blunt. So at PF Chang's they had a couple of ribs. They had two different ones. They had a dry rub, and then the other one had, I don't know if they still have both. They still have the dry rub one. The other one had barbecue sauce on it. The one that has barbecue sauce on it, I don't really like. I usually don't prefer wet ribs, but that one there, because it's like a gingery kind of barbecue sauce because it's Asian, you know. So it's got some little more ginger in it than I like ginger, but it's just, you know, like certain things just are better without certain things.
Yeah, it's not the flavor. It tastes great. It's the fucking portion size. Like,
You get like 6 tiny little ribs.
Yeah, it's like fucking like, what the fuck is this? Like $25-$30. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, unless you only have 2 people, because the way at PF Chang's that you're supposed to do it is you do family style, where you order, you know, like if you want to do appetizers, you know, order 1 or 2 appetizers for the table, depending on how many people, and then order a couple entrees for the table.
Actually, yeah.
And then,
Actually, I prefer like volcanoes though. If I'm gonna pay that much, volcanoes is good.
Oh man. When I was out driving my Corvette, I saw the C8 that I want, and it was the same color blue that I want, but it had the black interior. I want red interior with the blue car. And oh man, I'm so focused. I have to buy land before I can buy any more vehicles. But as soon as I buy fucking land, bro, and I get that barn dominium built or a fucking garage or something, oh, it's over with. Oh, it's over with. All my money is going to get spent on vehicles. I'll live in a tiny little thing and be broke. As long as I got badass vehicles and I can afford them.
They'll put a big ass fucking like asphalt oval on your property so you can just race around.
Right. Just rip it. Well, if I could find enough land, which I don't think I'm going to be able to, because the only way I can find big enough lots right now are places where with cars like this, I can't really get in and out. You know, I'd have to have a 4x4 because I really wanted like 40 plus acres, because what I wanted to do was build a dirt bike track. But one that's strong enough that could also take, like, if I get a razor, you know, like a side-by-sides and track. And then I also wanted to build a asphalt, like, little road track in my own backyard where I can get, you know, go-karts or like my car or like sport bike, you know, a tracked out sport bike. Just go fuck around in my own backyard, like have a couple of acres dedicated for each one. But I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be able to find that much land here around Reno that's accessible enough.
Yeah.
So, but maybe I'll do that, because I want to have like a big piece of land, like a compound here and in Texas. And then the other ones I could have a small house or condo, the other areas I want places. But maybe in Texas I could fucking build something like that. Because Texas, then I can go down there in the winter when it sucks in Reno and be fucking racing on my own fucking tracks and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, Sheep, bring your gay ass truck over here because I'm about to smash it with my Porsche.
Right.
I wonder how that thing's gonna fucking handle, man. Like, if you're gonna be able to rip around corners pretty quickly with it and shit.
I mean, it's not gonna handle like a fucking Lambo.
No, it's working now.
No, but I wonder, they have to put better suspension.
Yeah, it's got a sport setting on the suspension.
Yeah,
it's stiff as fuck.
It stiffens up all the All the
Yeah, for a truck, bro, I bet you that thing's gonna rip around corners, like corners where my truck would either fucking spin out or something. Yours is probably gonna be able to just fucking roll off, flip. Yours will probably be able to hold the line a lot better.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a big ass lift kit in there so you can have a little tiny ladder there, climb up and get into it.
The extra small dick
Monster,
guy thing.
Monster TRX.
Yeah, I can't wait for him to get that damn TRX, man. I really want to see how the fuck that thing performs with all that fucking twin turbo. My goodness. This guy.
Should be fun.
Yeah. A fucking truck that does that. I probably would drive my truck a lot more if it was like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I do actually. I like because I when I first got the Corvette, obviously, as long as the weather was good, I drove it all the fucking time. So now when I do drive my truck, it's kind of fun. It's, you know, I appreciate it more now. It ain't like Corvette fun though.
Oh, they got a grill this weekend. I ain't fired up my grill in months now.
What? You live in Southern California and you ain't fired your grill up in months?
Well, it was too fucking windy at one point, and then it got too fucking hot. I didn't want to be standing in front of a hot ass grill the past couple weekends.
You are turning white trash.
But now this weekend's gonna be cool enough that I got Monday off, so maybe I'm gonna go to Costco tomorrow. So heck yeah, I'll get some fucking patties or something. Should have went today though. It's gonna be crowded as fucking in tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, Jenny was like, "Oh, I thought we'd go on Father's Day." Like, hell no! Like, you don't go anywhere. Like Father's Day, Mother's Day, Valentine's.
Nope.
Those are the times you don't go. Like when
I got one chain like Valentine's Day. Like no, we go either the day before,
yeah,
or 2 days before. We don't go the day up. That's just a rip off.
Jenny, when I first got together the first few years, she would honestly cry on Valentine's because I'm like, I don't believe in Valentine's. It's a bullshit corporate ass fucking holiday. Because I worked my whole life in food and beverage, and like that was one of our 2 busiest days of the year. It's that and Mother's Day. Mother's Day is usually the second busiest day of the year for any restaurant behind Valentine's Day. And so
we're trying to go somewhere those days. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'll never forget. There was this cholo who came into the PF Chang's when I worked in Summerlin. I was a server. I wasn't his server, but I was like the table right next to him, and he already stood out. So he was cholo as fuck. He was bald. He had a Raiders logo on the top of his head. I'm talking like gangster ass old cholo dude. And he was all like, and he was like told the server, he's like, and I overheard it. He's like, "This is the nicest restaurant I ever been in my entire life." He's like, "I've never been in a place this fancy." And I'm thinking this is the most white trash place I ever worked in my life at that point. Before that, I'd worked all fine dining. But it was so genuine, dude. You know what I mean? Like, he was so happy to be there because he even said, he said to the server, "I don't know how I'm supposed to tip either. So I want you to tell me because I want to make sure I'm doing it right because I've never been here and I don't want to under tip you." And then so he's like, could you help me? And the guy's like, "Well, I can't really tell you how much to tip me, but customary would be 10 to 20%." And he's like, "Okay, no problem. Then I'll figure that out or whatever." His girl said she'd figure it out, whatever. And but like so grateful. It was it's something I'll never forget. That to him, PF Chang's the fanciest restaurant he ever been in. And I mean, I'm sure it's not that fancy. It's nice, but it's not fancy. And just so fucking grateful to be there on Valentine's Day with his girl because he was like saying his girl deserved such a fancy restaurant and all this. And I was thinking, you poor guys, not fancy.
Yeah, like I said, that's for like young people and new love. Once you've been in a while,
right? Be like, "Well, you're fresh out of prison. Trust me, there's way nicer places."
Yeah.
Ever been to Panda Express?
Oh, it's one of the places you pay for your food afterwards. Ah, got it.
Yeah, one of those ones where afterwards they bring you the bill. Girl, they usually don't let the black guys eat at those places. They make us eat at the pay first ones. You know, the only times I ever had people run out on a bill, they were always white. They only had it happen to me personally twice in my 3 times in my life. 3. Well, first time it was in a fine dining restaurant, and they were wealthy white people. Like, because they had come earlier and they'd spent a lot of money. They tipped real well. The second time they came, they didn't fucking pay their shit. They bounced. Like, I don't know if they were drunk and they thought they paid and they forgot, but that was the first time. Then I had a white trash lady. It was a white trash lady and a black dude, but I blame her because she seemed like she was the one ordering all the food and all that. And then the other time was again at P.F. Chang's. This dude, white guy, looked like well dressed. He had longer hair about to his shoulders, but clean. You know, like you could tell he cleans his hair, he brushes, takes care of it. Nice clothes. He had a lunch and everything, and he gets to go. He's like, "Oh, can I get some to go? I'm gonna bring it home to the family or the kids or whatever." Sure, no problem. I bring him his to go stuff, and I take his dishes away, and I was gonna bring him his check when I came back, and when I came back, he was gone. I was like, fucking, I went storming out. I told the manager and I went storming out. And I was like, if I find that motherfucker, I'm going to beat his ass in the parking lot. They're like, you can't do that. I'm like, what is he going to do? He's going to sue us. Well, I'm going to beat his fucking ass, dude. Fucking do that shit to me. And they were like, you don't have to pay for it. Like, calm down. I'm like, no, fuck that, dude. Like, I gave that dude good ass service too. You know, I gave everybody good service. I didn't give a fuck. I treated everybody the same because you never knew who's gonna fucking be the one that tip you good or tip you shitty. Even Indians, I always knew I was gonna get fucked by Indians, by like dot head Indians. But yet I still gave them the same fucking service in the back of my head, thinking, "You cocksucker, I know you ain't gonna tip me." They don't tip at all. Black folks, it's like you have a 50-50 shot.
Yeah, because either they're gonna be cheap as hell or they're gonna be trying to show out. So
yeah, it is. And then yeah, if the different races, Asians are almost as bad as Indians, unless they're Americanized Asian. If they're Americanized and they don't sound like, "Oh, hello, how are you today?" And then they usually know how to tip because they grew up in this country. Dude, I seen a fucking I don't remember what they were. I think they were Japanese. They pulled out this fucking thing, and they were reading it, and it was telling them how they're supposed to tip, and they were reading it, and then they had enough English. They were telling us that they got this like at their bank when they exchange their yen or whatever they have in Japan for dollars before they come over. That in the bank in Japan gave them this thing, all written in Japanese, that tells them how to tip and everything and how it works in America. Like, and they were reading it, and then they were like, and then they were counting their money, and then they were like, "It's okay," and then we were like, "What is that?" And then they told us like that the bank gave it, and I was like, "Well, that's fucking cool. I wish every other country did that." We had it. Where was it? I worked at this place called Shinhua. It was a Wolfgang Puck restaurant. This was like back in the early like 2000, 2001. So we had an insert we would put into the check presenters that had a bunch of different languages saying that what's a customary tip in America, and that our servers didn't, or the tip wasn't included. It was all on the, basically on the grace of the person giving it. And but it was worded real nice because it was a Wolfgang Puck restaurant, real classy, like, way of saying, don't be a cheap motherfucker, tip these fuckers because we don't tip, we don't pay them well. Because in like lots of parts of Europe, the tip is just included in, it's just included into it because and they get it on their check. But they also fucking, a lot of parts of Europe, to be a server, you gotta like go to college, like, it's not the same.
Plus, it ain't a minimum wage job in other places. It's like a real fucking job.
Yeah, it is. They have schools in Europe. I mean, not everywhere, I don't think, makes you have to go to school, but there's schools in Europe that to teach them how to be servers and shit, and just like college, going to server college or something. But that was a fun industry, especially because I did it in Vegas. Like, I definitely preferred bartending over serving because it's more fun. Bartending, at least, unless you're in fine dining. When you're in fine dining, the bartending is not always as fun. It can be way more boring because sometimes people don't come to the bar, depending on how busy you are, And then you're just making fucking drinks for the servers all night. But at a place like Cabo Wabo, the last place I bartended in Vegas, that place I saw so many titties. I'll never forget this one bartender. He was a short, little, fat, fucking white guy, and his name was Darren. And Darren has got the amazing personality. And one time, these girls, it was like a bachelorette party. They came on every other. There were 7 of them, right? And they wanted whatever. He's like, yeah, I'll make you all free drinks, but I got to see 14 titties right now. And I start blushing. I'm like, fucking really, dude? He's all, come here, Shane, and the bar back too. He has us all line up against the back of the bar and watch. He's like, all right, let's see 14 titties. And then and one girl, we only saw like one of them. And he's all, afterwards, he's all, nope, only saw 13. She was only showing one. Need to see him again. This lady's all 14, and our bosses and everyone's coming. There's families around. That's why I was like, okay. And he has to do it again. Fucking titties all the way across the fucking bar. Fucking 14 of them. 14 total, 7 sets.
Yeah.
Dude,
right.
I was like, wow, that's more titties than I think I've seen in the strip club at once.
Wow.
Yeah. Man, we used to body shots. Girls would always want, because I had like crazy colored mohawks. So I went to get the crazy mohawk, do a body shot off me. And I'd always be like, I'm sorry, but I'm not drinking alcohol out of your belly button because I don't know where you've been. What are you trying to say? I'm trying to say that I've grown up in Vegas and I'm not drinking anything out of your belly button. Or someone would be like, oh, the liquor will kill it. Don't worry. Just no, it doesn't.
Yeah. First time I went to like a fancy, like a high end restaurant. It was like on my own, I should say, not with family. Like I was in college, and me and one girl was going. My other buddy wanted to do a double date because he was trying to impress this other girl. So we went to this spot out in Westwood, that's near, not too far from Hollywood, and it's called Monty's. One of the high end restaurants. It's the first time I went to the place and like, we're going to get the menu and everything's all split. And like, we got like seafood that said market price. That's the first time I saw that shit. I'm like, what the fuck this mean?
No.
And then so we started ordering, and my girl, she was cool, so because she knew it was up, so she was ordering a little salad, good thing there. Man, his girl was talking about started with appetizer, then she straight went for the lobster. I mean, she was ordering all time.
Oh hell!
And so then later on, halfway through the meal, my boy, we kind of gave me the nuts. Excuse me, we kind of went to the bathroom. Like the fun, we went to the bathroom together, like girls would do. And he was there like, dude, this bitch is trying to break me. Man. I didn't bring that much money. Her shit, she ordered like fucking almost $200 worth of food by herself.
See, you know what I used to do back in the day? Because when I was younger and I worked in fine dining restaurants, because I would bring the bitches to the restaurant I worked at, like out at Lake Las Vegas and shit, like on the water, because I knew I was paying almost nothing. I'd be like, whatever you want, we're going to get a bottle of wine. I mean, they would know I worked there, but they didn't know how fucking big of a discount I got. I was getting like, sometimes I would get 100% discount, and then I would just drop the server like a bill, because I'm like, that's fucking way cheaper than it would have been. But it was always like a dice roll. But I knew I was getting at least 50 to 60% off, always. Oh, yeah. And depending on certain managers, I'd be like, because I was on certain nights I was a manager, other nights I was like a bartender, other nights server. It was a small place. I worked for the chef off and on for years. But I would say if one of my other good buddies, like if the GM was there, 50% was about on the food. I'd get 50 to 60%. The alcohol usually he'd give me one round of drinks for free, and the rest I'd have to pay for on the alcohol. But if my other buddy, because I would do it for them too, if he was managing, I'd be like, bro, I'm coming in with this hot chick. And he'd be like, I got you, man. I got you. And I'd be like, fuck yeah, dude. And sometimes he'd be like, we'd be shit like, you know what? Why don't you just put together a taster menu for us? And like he'd tell the chef, hey, Shane says just do whatever you want and put some shit together for him. you know, and just make us a bunch of like 5 little courses and shit coming out. And they'd be like, "Oh my god, this is so cool." And I'd be like, "Yeah, I'm totally getting laid tonight."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, back then, man, you had a homie who bartended at a different little bar. Oh man, that was the best, man. 'Cause you just go there, you usually be buying drinks from girls and shit left and right. They think you're buying drinks, but your homie just hooking you up. They're like, "Oh yeah, send her a drink." And man, you know, if I send out like 10, 15 drinks a night, you know, only cost us like for the cost maybe like 4 or 5. You know, we hook him up here and there, but he was our homie, so he like, yeah, man. He was just like fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best. Cause he was just like summing up because we had to pay for shit. We just paid for literally out of 10 drinks, we paid for like 4. We would tip him hella good though, so it almost like we paid for 10, but we would be give it to him. But he
Yeah.
was here because he had seniority there, so they, you know, you get all this. He's like,
Yeah.
man,
Like
that's the
Black Sheep
best.
and I, we got an old friend, Mark Hornsby, and that guy was like one of the dopest bartenders for years in town and like all the coolest like venues. He always worked with bands and shit. So he'd always be working at the coolest venues and shit. And whenever I'd order drinks from him, I never would know what it was going to cost me, whether it was going to cost me the full amount or nothing, because I'd usually hand him, like, depending on how many drinks, I'd hand him enough to cover it all. Sometimes I'd hand him like a 20 and he'd hand me back $20 just broken up. You know what I mean? So it looked like he went into his till and on the camera.
Oh yeah.
And he'd hand me back $20 fucking broken up, and I'd be like, boom, like I'd give him, you know, I'd give him like, you know, $10 of it, you know, or whatever for the, you know, if it was like 2 drinks, you know, I'd give him, you know, $5 a drink is usually what I'd give him when he would do that. So however much money he get when he did that, I'd be like, okay, $5 a drink, because I would have spent $7 a drink or whatever if he charged me, you know, plus a tip. You know, I'm looking at $8 a drink. So he just saved me fucking $3 a drink. I'm gonna hook him up.
Oh heck yeah. That's what I was trying to that's what I'm gonna do. He put like, you know, like 40, $60 on there. You know, like I said, you gotta look like the most like you're paying for it, and he give us back like fucking, you know, $40, even though the shit costs like fucking $40. It was only paying like 10, $15. But yeah, you had to go through the motions, so the like he was paying for it. And then looking for like for the girls too.
Yep.
You lay down like 100 and he give it back in like fucking 80 and change, even though
Yep. Exactly. That's what he would do. He would just, like, sometimes he would, it depends like on who was around. You know what I mean? Like which place he was working at, because some places he'd work at a lot of different places over the years, but some places had way more cameras and bright lighting than others. Like when he worked at this one place where Black Sheep and I used to have one of our stomping grounds back in the day, the Cheyenne Saloon. Oh, dude, that place was so fucking dirty and dingy. As long as the little Asian lady who owned it wasn't running around paying attention, I'd say 1 out of maybe every 4 rounds he'd charge me full price for. 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5, and the rest he would usually he'd charge me for like 1 drink. If I ordered like 4, he'd charge me for 1, the cheapest one, you know, or he would just do the money break thing. But he would usually only do the money break thing too when they were having really busy nights, because it's easier to hide the
Yeah,
like if it was a super busy night at the Cheyenne Saloon, Black Sheep's on stage, jumping around, acting a fool, you know, chances are that Mark Hornsby would have given me free drinks, you know. And I'd be all drunk running around.
Yeah, I wonder if we still bartend. I mean, shit, that's been for like 15 years. No, shit. Yeah, early 2000s. Yeah.
Bartending is obviously one of the funnest jobs, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure you do it on the side, though. But I haven't talked to him in a while.
Playing drums, because, you know, like we were getting paid, so it was a job. Drums was obviously playing music was the funnest fucking gig I've ever had in my life. But bartending, like a 10-night, like a W4 job, W2 job, whatever you want to call it, would definitely have to be bartending. And then actually, believe it or not, fixing garage doors, dude. I really enjoyed fixing garage doors, and I made more money doing that than bartending in Vegas. And I made good money as a bartender. And I got a lot of fucking girls kissing me, and I was always waiting for like husbands to show up and kill me. Yeah. I was. There was a time I had a pink mohawk, and the girl was like, "I want the." She was one of those who wanted me to do body shop, and I'm like, "No," and she's like, "Well, I want to kiss the guy with the pink mohawk," and she's the one getting married, Sash, and I'm like, "This is fucked up." But I had already like had a few drinks in me. We were allowed to drink there a little bit sometimes, but I was a little buzzed too, and I'm like, "Fuck it, she's hot. I'll give her a kiss." And then her friends took a picture, and I was like, "No, no." And her friends were talking about they were from the South somewhere. The dude she's marrying, him and his buddies were in Vegas, and he was like some big Southern corn-fed boy. And I was like, "You need to delete that picture right now, because if he shows up and says, 'Where's the guy with the fucking pink mohawk?' it's going to be pretty fucking easy to find me, you know."
Mhm.
So I was like, "You please delete that." But I mean, she was like, "I want to go back to your truck with you." Like when I was getting off work, I was like, "Well, I got my truck. I want to go back to your truck with you and fuck around." And I was like, "You're getting married, and you said you have a big, huge fucking like Southern boy like you're marrying." No, I ain't trying to die because the next day he can still come to my work. There's the pink-haired motherfucker.
Yeah, stick out.
I'm all pink fucking mohawk. "Hey, buddy, how you doing? Good day. Get over here, motherfucker." Like, "Oh shit, I mean, this is this future husband." And then what am I gonna say? "She's the whore who wanted it," and like he's gonna like that one. It'd be shit like that though all the time. Like, and I tell people no pictures, man. My bosses would put me in fucked up situations. That spot specifically, Cabo. That was the funnest place specifically out of all bartending jobs. Like one girl was a bachelorette party or whatever, and so we decided we're gonna give her blowjob shots. She wanted to do them out of my crotch. Me and my bar manager was like, "Oh yeah, he'll do it. Sit on the bar, Shane." I'm like, "No." And he's like, "Fine, then what if I get some other guys to line up with you?" And she'll go through with no hands and have to take the shot out of each guy's crotch. I was like, "I don't want to do it." He's like, "All right." Told the other bartender, "Make the drinks. Shane's doing it too." So they fucking, they were making a big deal. I had to eventually sit up there. And then when I was the last one on the row of dudes that she was sucking these drinks out of their crotch, the blowjob shots. And the moment she went for it, I like let it go from between my legs and jumped back. And so she didn't even get her mouth on it because I didn't want to do it. And it got all over me. And then everyone was fucking crying that I didn't let her fucking suck a drink out of my crotch. And I was like, "Sorry, and like I'm a dad. There's fucking kids around, families around here, and you're telling me to get on the bar and this chick fucking no hands take a drink out of my fucking crotch." And then they told me to fucking, "Oh, you got to do it again because you spilt it everywhere." I was like, "Fuck you. I'm not doing it again." Our bosses would encourage that kind of, but I mean, it's because it was fun. It's Cabo Wabo. If you ever go to Vegas, well, I know you go to Vegas. If you ever want, like, you're on the strip, you want like good, it's not cheap really, but good, like Mexican food and a good environment, go there. Especially if you go at night. Another guy that Sheep and I knew used to be one of our singers there, Ryan White Mahoney. He was one of our regular, yeah. He was one of our regular acts there after he was on The Voice, because he'd always be like, "You guys, yeah, I was on The Voice. Now I'm gonna sing a song for you." He has a really good voice, but he's one of those guys that every single song sounds exactly the fucking same. He doesn't have a lot of I don't know, like that. You're a musician, like there's that extra oomph. Like he's really talented, but every song is the same.
Yeah.
Good. He's kind of douchey sometimes.
Thought about that. There's one spot I used to go to over in Beverly Hills. We got to go know the bartender very well, and it was cool because we get there like kind of early, and he fucking practice creating new shots and shit. So we sit there and taste test shots for him and give him names. By the time it was time to go, we'd be fucked up. They'd be like, "Okay, so I'm the chocolate liqueur." He'd be like, "Experiment, trying to come up with some cool new shots and stuff to make." And man, we get there, we get lit up. That.
I used to make fucking. I used to make I was fucking around. So Sammy Hagar has this macadamia nut flavored rum. It's Sammy's Beach Bar rum Redhead. I think it's called Redhead. It's red. So it's a macadamia nut. Really hard to fucking figure out what to put with that, right? So I started making all these drinks that my boss gave me permission, and I was getting these fucking people all hammered, dude. And then fucking Sammy's son shows up, and she's like, make him for Sammy's son. I make him for him. He's like, oh, fuck, next time my dad comes in, he's going to have to try these. You know Sammy Hagar is, right?
Yeah.
So then the next time Sammy comes in, he's like, Shane, everybody's telling me about all these drinks you're making with my rum. Fucking make me some. Then I'm like, oh, fuck, now Sammy's in front of me, and I got to make, like, all these fucking drinks and shit. But Sammy's dope, dude. He is a genuinely cool dude. I was not a fan of his until I got to know him and as a person and meet him, you know, and spend like a little bit of time around him and shit. And fucking really cool dude. Super awesome, dude. I used to tell him when I first met him, I told him I liked David Lee Roth more than him in Van Halen, right? And after meeting him, I told him, no fucking way, fuck David Lee Roth. Because even David Lee Roth knows he's a prick. He talks about being a prick all the time, but he's a fucking, you know, he's a narcissistic.
I'm trying to think of the band. Fucking
Van Halen?
Oh, Van Halen, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it was, yeah.
Yeah. But Sammy Hagar's been around, but way before Van Halen. A lot of people don't realize unless they're older. He was like singer of his band Montreux and like all these other bands. Sammy got famous, I think, when he was like 17 years old. He was super young. And how old was he at his last birthday I was at? In his 60s, like our late 60s. It had been about 5 or 6 years ago. And but he's such a young spirit, dude. He's just such a cool dude.
Mm-hmm.
I recommend too. And then he recognized me the first time I ever bartended from him. He recognized me the next night at the concert because he was like, "Are you coming to my show?" I'm like, "I don't got tickets." And I looked at my boss because I knew they had some. She's like, "We'll make sure Shane and gets 2 tickets." And he's like, "Okay, so I'll see you at my show, right?" And I'm like, if she gives me tickets, Sammy, you will see me at your show. And I had a crazy colored mohawk. I don't remember what color, so obviously I was easy to spot out. I'm tall. He calls me out in the audience, and he's like, he's like, the whole band and I, we were all at Cabo Wabo last night, hanging out, having fun, and we are all hungover because of that fucking guy right there, Shane with the mohawk, and then everyone's like, you know fucking Sammy? And all this, and I was like, "Oh, what's up, Sammy?" You know, and he's like, "Thanks." He's like, you know, tells me, "Go see this guy at Cabo Wabo." Like, he got us, dude. I had so many people coming over to me, like, "Dude, I'm gonna buy you a drink." And like, I was like, "Oh fuck!" And I drank a lot back. Well, yeah, I did drink a lot back then. Well, and so I was just getting schmammered, dude. Everybody just wanted to fucking be my friend and buy me drinks the rest of the night. And Sammy Hagar jumps around that stage in his mid to late 60s at that point, jumping around the stage like a little fucking kid, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's impressive too, all that energy at that age. And he plays guitar and sings, which Black Sheep knows. Playing guitar and singing can be taxing. And then you're fucking running around when you're not singing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've been to the one down in the actual original Cabo Wabo down there in Cabo. It's a good spot.
Dude, he invited me to go down there, and I couldn't tell him, "Oh, Sammy, I can't get a fucking passport because I got criminal charges in another state there." You know? I couldn't ever tell him because he used to be like, "Come down and we'll go fishing or playing golf, whatever. Like, make sure, like, plan it when I know he's there, and we have a good time." And I was like, "Fuck, that's so fuck! I could be so cool." I'd have been like, "Sammy, I'll see you in 2 months, motherfucker." How cool would that have been, bro? Hang out with Sammy in Cabo.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been dope. He's but super cool guy. Him and Santana. Santana's another one that I met twice in my life. Last time I met him was when I was a manager at PF Chang's, and he came in to eat. Just amazing human being. You know, certain people have that. Just like some famous people, you just meet them for a moment, you know, well, you're a shitbag, you know? Like, you're one of those shitbags. But anyways, guys, I got to get going. We got to go to
all right, bro. Yeah, I'm going to kill it.
Okay.
Yeah.
See ya.
When Lambo, yellow, Lambo, 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 when Lambo,
And go.
Hey, I got a question for you. What do all the girls say to guys with big dicks?
I don't know.
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't know.
Oh, fuck yeah.
What the fuck did he do?
I don't know, somebody.
You stay dead.